people judge strictly off of looks instead of the content of a person's character. Like, say for instance, if you saw me out in public with a girl like this, you might say I have standards. But the thing that you don't know is, I gotta wake up to this, nigga, god damn. But look, see, does that make my standards any lower? Now that what if I find this more attractive? What if this girl had the absolute best personality I've ever encountered in my life? Who are you to say that I have low standards just because of how she looks? Nigga, I know my girl be going through it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm ugly as shit, nigga. I ain't going front. I know she lowered her standards just to be with me. Because, nigga, like, before she got with me, the niggas that she posted as her man crush Mondays were Usher and Trey Songz. And then she settled for this. Nigga, you know damn well she lowered her standards for me. Nigga, I'm ugly as a motherfucker. Nah, but in all seriousness though, this is the reason why a lot of content creators don't post their significant others, because they're going to be judged just like I'm Dante and his wife. We're not going to find the same things attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance with me, I'm attracted to an ass like this. And I'm no less attracted to it knowing that this is a stomach. If anything, it makes me more attracted to it. You know why? Because I like big women. Who are you to tell me that I have low standards because I like fat bitches? That's why there's so many closet BBW lovers, just because niggas are scared to be judged by society for their love for big women. Look, what I want y'all to take from this video is to embrace your own standards. Don't let anyone else's opinion alter your personal standards.
I thought I checked my mic settings before I started, but I guess I didn't. What's up, everybody? I'm looking a little bit low. I know part of it is the camera, part of it is where I have myself on the picture. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm here. Let me just open up the chat a little bit more. If you guys notice, I am literally chatting. I'm literally streaming in a lot different time than I normally do. It's because I've actually had a few days off. I worked Saturday, so I didn't really stream Saturday. But yeah, I had a few days off, and I thought it was worth it. Yeah, there we go. So I decided to stream today. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I couldn't be asked. I just could not be asked. Just trying to just deal with a lot of shit. Wait, what came out? I remember that. Okay. I guess that was a thing. Yeah. Anyway. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I took some time off. I caught myself trying to actually cut out some goddamn let's see. Let's see something. I caught myself cutting out some I guess some putting up some tiles, some soundproof tiles, but I guess I gotta put some more up, just to like deaden the sound as much as I can. What is playing? Oh, that's what that is. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, so this is gonna be one of my streams where I just stream for a while. It's a lot of stuff that I want to actually get to. One of which, hold on, I do want to actually say I've done this. Give me a second. Um, we got we got a new City Skylines. We got a remaster for PlayStation 5. Yay! What a lot of us been asking. So I just want to actually get in and play it. I did some practice runs to get a better control of it, and now I'm just gonna start building my city and shit like that. So you guys will see me working on the city. Um, Other than that, um, let's see. Move myself up here. Move this. Just you know how shit in stream never goes perfect. And I'm sitting in the comfortable couch, so I don't have to worry about motherfucking I don't have to worry about the whole oh it's uncomfortable to sit for hours at a time at a desk job in a desk seat when I'm sitting in a comfortable couch. One of the reasons why I didn't work out, I didn't stream yesterday, is because I also worked out yesterday. So I had that as well. So I'm a little bit sore for my workout. So yeah, doing some upkeep shit around the house. Um, Getting ready to be 41. A little disappointed. A friend of mine, she was trying to work some schedules out so we can be off at the same time. It didn't quite work out that way, and she says she has a surprise for me tomorrow. I'm genuinely scared about that surprise. I am literally scared about that surprise. Now, if you guys don't know, your boy is part of the ethical non-monogamous community. It just means that like when I date people, and sometimes the relationships are physical, sometimes they're not. Um, and sometimes you run into somebody that's in the swinger lifestyle, and I dabble around in the swingers lifestyle. I'm not gonna lie. I dabble around in it. I don't really. I go to parties, but I'm not really. I'm not. How do I put it? When I play video games with a person, I generally like a long game of build up, and then we get to the final boss. But yeah, that's my type of style. Doesn't work really well at swingers parties, but although I do enjoy the atmosphere and shit like that. Um, but um, yeah, that's a thing that happens. Do I still have this game playing in the background? Is that what that is? Sound mixer. Yeah, that's what that is. Let's mute that. I don't need that sound on. Um, but my particular sense of hedonism, because I'm also a hedonist, is touch and teasing. Some light BDSM and a whole bunch of toys. Any way it goes. Um, I think that with a friend of mine, I think I unlocked something inside of her. Yeah, I think that I unlocked something inside of her where my just normal style, and even though she's part of the lifestyle, it's just certain things that certain people like, and I just didn't realize that, and I was like, oh shit, which was a promising friendship, which is a good friendship. Don't get me wrong, we actually are really good friends, but I unleashed a demon, and I just didn't know that I can do that, and like, I mean, like, I'm not gonna turn it down. Like, why would I turn down somebody who's willing to be a plaything of mine? Why would I turn that down? Why would I turn that down? But I'm scared. I'm scared because let's just say she said that, hey, you know what? You're always taking care of me. You're always making sure I have a good time. Stomach full of food, and a place to rest and chill and stuff like that. I'm gonna take care of you on my birthday, your birthday, and I'm legitimately scared because I've communicated that I may want to have a 3-player video game session, and it was like, and yes, yeah. Anyway, let's get into this game, man. I want to actually get into this game, and while I'm getting into this game, I did actually see this completely. I've watched it. It's not a blind recap. And I know this individual, and this is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. So we're gonna watch. Here, let's make this into a segment. So if you haven't seen other videos I did about Samira Bhavanti, we have the one where they did the video about how the woman who was materialistic left her husband and he ended up being rich. You had the one where the Lorena Bobbitt disconnection. Now we have this one, and this is blowing up because reasons. And here, I think I have the sound up. Yeah, it should be cool. Let's actually review this while I'm building me a new city. Shall we? Um, let's go. Hey son, what's going on here? I borrowed some. So it's not coming through. Let's just start back over so we can actually hear it. Of course, I have it on the wrong speakers. Um, let's go. And this is why I didn't have it set up. Like, yeah, we get a mulligan for the first part of the stream. Turn that shit off. And I got a new desk and I need a new mouse pad. So if you guys hear me pounding this shit, pounding it, um, that's what you guys actually hearing me actually picking the mouse up and moving it to a different place where it can actually get more connection. Pounding it. Pounding it. There we go. Let's start this shit over. And speed it up too. Now I know that a few people have been playing this shit. Like, I don't get me wrong, like, I'm not gonna say I'm the first for finding this shit. I was like one of the first like lefty streamers to really find Andrew Tate. And oh god, we're gonna have to go back to who's that fucker who has that, homoerotic boot camp where guys get all shirtless and spit in each other's face and like oh yeah, roar in each other's face. Roar. Like, yeah, roar. Um yeah, we're gonna talk about that shit. Um who he's upset about, like, fuck, I forgot what that guy's name is. Cat sent it to me. But let's go ahead and let's go over this video.
Hey son, what's going on here?
I borrowed some of Mom's fingernail paint. Doesn't it look cool, Daddy?
No, dog. Okay, as a guy, as a masked guy, as a guy who literally am masculine, I first of all, um, that's stupid. Like, dude, like I knew how to paint fingernails before anything. I and okay, I'm an artist, so I had worked with a paintbrush before, and sometimes I actually have to get depending, because I did have to get clear nail polish for a time because like I damaged one of my nail cuticles. So you know you have to learn certain shit. But that just looks like trash. And this motherfucker with his medium sized shirt on, his shirt that's like three smizes too small for him. Yeah, I said smizes. Three smizes too small for him. Looking like he like no dog, no dog. Stop. Why are you looking so upset? But let's go.
I have been doing some new amazing videos with my daughter on her YouTube channel. I would love for you to check it out. You can click the link above or the link in the description. I'll also pin it to the top of the comment section.
Okay, whatever.
My beautiful baby boy.
Then why do you have him in a pink blanket? Why do you have him in a pink? Something tells me that this is Samir Avanti's like B footage from like videos from his daughter. Something tells me that's what it is. But I guess let's go.
I love you so much. I'll always be there to take care of you, my son. Oh, good catch, son. It's all the family right there.
Hey, Howard. Hey, great barbecue you got going on here today.
7 years later. All right, let's go.
Hey, Jim. Thanks, man. No problem. Always fun to have a get together.
Well, thanks for the invite. I know Alexa really loves it.
Alexa? I didn't know you had a daughter. I thought you had a son. Where is he? Sorry, Jim. Did I say something wrong?
Well, it's not Alex anymore. It's actually Alexa.
You changed his name?
Well, I didn't change it, and it's more than just his name that's changed.
Oh, that little girl is Alex?
What? Oh. Okay. I'm a father. Like, hi, dad here. My sack seed is gonna be 16. Yeah, and I was recently playing God of War Ragnarok. My child is gonna be 16 years old, and here's the thing: when she had friends around, I knew their names. I knew who was playing around with her because I'm not fucking stupid or fucking obtruse about who my child plays with. That's just it. Like nowadays, of course, I don't know her friends because she's 16 and going through that emo stage. Or I guess she kind of went through the emo stage, but she kind of went through the whole like, she's like, you know, dad, like, no, stop. And I respect that. Ironically enough, she was having a conversation about, you know, people that she was interested in. And I was like, why are you telling me this? I don't care as long as they're not hurting you. But like, that's a 16-year-old. But a 7-year-old, I know how a 7-year, like, dude, like, come on now. Know who your kids are playing with. Shit. And this is even before the age of COVID, where like these filthy McNasty kids may have something. Like, know this shit. But I guess I'm just overprotective. Call me Apache because I'm a helicopter parent. And you know, never mind. Bye.
Isn't he or she too young to make that decision?
It's the day in schools, Albert. I agreed to let my son take these sexual education classes. And then this.
It is no sexual education class that sits back and tells your kid, hey, time to be trans. No, that's not what happens. That is fucking not what happens. Oh my God. That's not what, you know what they tell kids at 7 years old? Don't let somebody touch you that you don't want to touch you, and don't let somebody touch you in your genitalia where it's, you know, where in that's what they're quote unquote teaching kids. They're teaching kids like, hey, let me tell you what consent is. That's what they're teaching kids. And if you're not having that conversation with your child, as well as making sure that everybody around your kid knows this shit, then like, you're the bad parent. If you have to wait until a class teaches your child this shit, then you're a bad parent. But let's go.
This happens.
Whoa, really? I got the same email a few days ago from the school, Jim. I thought Samuel was too young. But hey, we had sex ed. What's the big deal? So I agreed to let Xavier go.
Exactly. You got an email and you don't know what it is? Why don't you just figure it out? Why don't you investigate? Hey, look, yeah, I know this. I looked into this. No, you're being a typical, and this is the sad part about it. He's playing the stereotype of the stupid guy. But let's continue.
It's not the same as it used to be, Albert. Yeah, when we were growing up, they used to separate the boys and the little girls and talk about very gender-specific traits. And now it's about everybody being equal, and you decide your gender in this class by...
No. Oh my God. I think you're confusing civil rights with sex ed. I think that's what you're doing. Like that. Everybody is equal. You don't. Oh God. Like the writer of this is just like, you can tell. Like, and of course we saw the fucking intro. We can tell that the writer of this literally actually has more going on. Like, he's happy about his daughter, and yeah, like I guess if you're, a cynical motherfucker like I am, you would hate to see if his daughter turns out not to be his ideal candidate of what a woman should actually be. Oh God, that's gonna be rough on this guy. That is really gonna be rough on this guy. The writer, Somnia Bernie. It's gonna be rough if his daughter turns out not to fit in the heteronormative motherfucking, box. But let's go.
by the things you like.
Oh my goodness, seriously?
Yeah, Alex just said he liked that singer Billie Eilish,
Billie Eilish?
or whatever her name is. That's one of his favorite performers.
They can't even get the lines right. This is some horrible ass acting. All right, let's go.
And that opened up a can of worms. Yeah, so the teachers started pointing out that he might be a little girl trapped in a boy's body.
Wait, so how's your wife dealing with this?
Well, it's hard, Albert. It's really hard on the family. Yeah, the next day, Alex started wanting us to call him Alexa. Well, at first we thought he was kidding, but then he started not to want haircuts anymore. I'm an 80s guy, Albert. I'm not used to this type of stuff.
Okay, so here's the thing. As you guys can know, and if you can actually do math, I'm a 80s guy as well. I'm a fucking 80s guy as well. I was born in 1982, and tomorrow I'm going to be 41. Hey, by the way, like the stream, donate to the stream, shit like that. Help out the stream. But that doesn't make any excuse for the fact that, hey, my daughter or my son may not be what I want them to be. So that's bad because they went to a class. And I will tell everybody, this is the thing that's really fucking funny about all of these people that thinks a class will teach your child to not be straight or cis or anything like that. First of all, children aren't that dumb. They're not. Children are not that dumb. They're not any more dumber than a fucking adult. And if you think that if you think somebody telling you that, hey, it's okay not to be straight, it's okay not to be cis, if you think that, then I have to tell you something. You're not straight. You're not cis. If you think somebody telling you that, hey, it's okay not to be heteronormative, then you have to have a discussion with yourself. I'm sorry. Nobody can convince, and I know, he's a fucking idiot right now, but nobody, as Ricky Gervais said, Nobody can convince me, hey, Crimson, wanna suck a penis? Like, wait, what? I think you should just, go suck a penis. Fuck no. Like, put some titties in front of my face. I think you should just put your mouth on a penis. No, like, ask me to put my mouth on the clitoris. I love putting my mouth on clitorises. Like, no, that's not a thing that happens. Nobody can convince you to be outside of what you fucking naturally fall to. And I say naturally because shit, your sexuality is determined at birth. Nobody can convince you of something other than that. But these people would have you think that, oh no, they're convincing kids. They're trying to I guess okay. I will give people this. I necessarily didn't fall for the whole you need to be religious type thing. I had years of indoctrination of it until I moved out of my parents' house. I literally, and even after that, I went to church. But at some point, I was just like, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. And it wasn't an issue with me. But I guess some people are more susceptible of doing what they're told and have to be what people tell them to be. I don't get it. Like, somebody told me to go off myself, and I just laughed because really I'm too important to hurt myself, and pain hurts. And I guess this is one of those things that if you think that you're on the internet, I will say that here I will say that there are some people who don't have the same strong sense of self that I have, but really, can somebody really convince you to want to do something that's outside of your natural predilection to do? And I'm not talking about force, but I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna make a good argument for you not to do something that you like. I don't think that's a actual thing. I think you just may not be fully straight. And here I'm rambling. I know I'm rambling, but I don't. Maybe I'm missing something. If you can convince me otherwise, and yes, I know what I just said. Just let me know. But anyway, let's go.
Yeah, man. Things are different now. I'm all for trans rights, but the grooming's too much, especially at a young age.
Now, mind you, this is a guy. He says he's all for trans rights. And he's a manly man. Tell me, why does he have 2 motherfucking nose rings? Last time I checked, I didn't know too many guys that had 2 motherfucking nose rings like that. I'm just saying. To that extent. Look. I get it. There are some guys who flaunt their, who they are. Hi, but dude, everything that you're wearing screams metrosexual. It just screams, hey, I'm metro. And they have not been portrayed as the most masculine mass man there are. But yeah, let's go.
Seriously, back in the day, there are haters that went out of their way to persecute the LGBT community, which I'm totally against. Nobody should be hated on for who they are. But
it was almost like he said no. Yeah, there were people that were hating, and yeah. Did you know that I'm not that person? I have a black friend. Like this, like that. That's what that shit sounded like. Like, I have a black friend. Oh God, why do these people? Well, why do these people? Oh my God. Okay, let's go.
also, it's too young for a kid's mind. They're still learning about life and who they are.
I agree.
Yes, they're learning about who they are. So if there are kids who they are clearly not specifically showing that, hey, I may be this, I may be that. And they know, they have a sense of who they are. And for you to sit back and say, like, no, they just need to learn better. That really sounds like they need to learn how we want them to be. That's what that literally sounds like. But let's go.
So Jim told me some news about his son, Alex.
You mean Alexa?
Oh, you know?
Damn, with the dead name, dog. Really, you had to dead name this kid. But let's go.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's a bit young for him to make that change?
What's the big deal?
Oh, I mean, it's not a big deal. But he's saying they groomed him in that sex education class. I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't send Xavier.
So, here's the thing. And this is... Now, whoever wrote this shit, I'm not going to say they're racist. But here's what I am going to say. They do have some kind of like some bigotry that they are forced to play with. And there's a difference. And one of the things that I fucking hate were people who, especially these fucking woke skulls that's on the left, where they just they attribute every insensitive thing, even if it may be racially cultivated, on, oh, they're just racist, they're horrible, they're this and that. Like, no, they may have just bought into the whole, this is what our stereotype knows, but the guy who does this, he definitely has some stereotypes, some old outdated stereotypes he needs to work on. He needs to update. And, that's fine. And somebody should actually tell him. I'm not going to say he's a racist monster who just uses stereotypes to stereotype, which is stereotype of an angry black woman. I'm going to say that he's insensitive, and I'm going to say that it may just be unknowing Hollywood shorthand. But let's go.
Seriously, Albert? I didn't realize you were so transphobic.
What? Come on, Raven. I'm not transphobic. I just want a son to be...
A son?
And you don't have a problem with that?
No. If our son is happy being a boy, then let him be a boy. If he decides otherwise, then let him. Whatever makes him happy. What exactly is really the problem?
And everything she said is completely fucking true. Why does it fucking matter to you? Unless you want to live vicariously through your son because you feel inadequate. Which, that's what this is. He feels inadequate, and you can just tell by the way she talked to his ass, like, yeah, no, like, no, you feel inadequate, motherfucker. And, my son, like, dude, like, and I've talked to a friend of mine, it's like, no, the only thing that matters about what my daughter tends to do with her life is that she's happy, and whoever she's with, that they're not fucking abusing her. That's it. I don't care if it's one man, one woman, one man and a woman. I don't give a fuck. What matters is that nobody's abusing my daughter. That's it. And that my daughter is, rightfully so, taking over the fucking world. But that's just the megalomaniac in me. Still, I don't care. Her life is her life. And as long as she's not in a relationship that's hurting her, and more importantly, as long as she's not doing the hurting to somebody else, that fucking doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is to make sure that somebody's fucking thriving, and that, let's be honest, my fault, guys. What matters to me is that she's thriving, and that, nobody is actually hurting her. But a lot of these people can't see that. All they see is, I want my child to be who I am. God, fucking Christians and religious people who actually think that way. Oh, it irritates my soul because they're not living for, they're not happy about their child. They're trying to live through their child. But let's go.
Albert.
It's just he's too young to make that decision.
But he's not too young to play Mortal Kombat and rip people's heads off. are still cars playing Grand Theft Auto.
This is true. This is fucking true. This is absolutely true. Oh no, he's too young to know about the gays because the gays are gonna convince him some kind of way, even though he's not. That's not how that works, dog. And I've watched this, and I know this is the real reason why. Okay, let's go.
Babe, those are video games.
You know his favorite character in Mortal Kombat is Katana. Maybe that's who he wants to be in real life.
I think he picks her because he finds her attractive.
Oh God.
Yeah, he said it. He fucking said it. Yeah, I like picking her because she's attractive. Hey, you know what I didn't pick? When I was 7 playing video games, I guess when I was 12 or 11 when the actual Mortal Kombat came out. You know what I didn't pick a character for? Because of the fucking way they look. You know why I picked the character? Because I was good with that character. That's why I picked the character. That's the reason why I picked the fucking character. Because I was good with that character and I can make people cry. Or at least I didn't have to like get off the video game. That's why I picked certain characters as a child. Because I was good with it. Same reason why I pick characters now. Because I'm good with those characters. What? Okay, let's go.
Now you're mansplaining. Wake up, Albert. It's a new age. I really don't think this class is going to be a big deal. It's going to teach our son about all genders. It's good for him. I know you wanted a boy over a girl. Is that what this is all about?
It's not about that.
Yes, it was. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You just we have the video. Oh my boy, I'm so glad that it's a boy. Like, dude, you was like that, man. That was you. I don't know what else to say to you about that, dog. And I know that this is this isn't a real person. I understand that. And I'm basically, it's like getting mad at a fictional character. But my man's right here. My man's right here is literally being that guy. He is being that guy. But let's go.
I wanted a girl as much as I wanted a boy, but...
You know what? It seems like you're getting upset. Should I set up an appointment with our counselor?
No. It's okay, Raven. It's cool. I'm cool. You can take class.
So, and this is the kind of the shit that kind of like, it seems like they're being dismissive of counseling and things of that nature. It's almost as if him voicing his concern and being upset about something, it's almost seeming like they're trying to tame him by offering counseling, where seriously, going to counseling is fine. There's nothing wrong with going to counseling. There's nothing wrong with seeing somebody who can help you work through issues. It's nothing wrong with that. But the way they play this off right here is just like, oh, you talking shit. We're going to send you to the re-education camps. You want to go back to the re-education camps? And that's where this sounds like. But yeah, let's go.
Okay, thanks. I have this work to focus on.
You see how they try to play, like this is the shit that I'm talking about. This is where okay, so there was a guy I worked with. He's a rapper now, and he does have some success. I'm not gonna downplay his success, but he literally made a post saying, I don't want a strong black woman. I don't want a woman who will just not ask me for help, who will turn around and get a step stool in order to get something. I want to feel like, motherfucker, you know what? Here's the thing. As much as I want to feel needed, it is no comparison with feeling wanted. Oh my God. The whole idea of being wrapped up in this whole thing of, yeah, I need to be needed. Like no, like I would rather want to be wanted. I want to be wanted, not needed. Shit. God damn. And you know what the sad part about it is? This is from somebody who was married. I was married. And you know what? The fact that my marriage ended and I wasn't like, oh yeah, you have to stay with me for financial reasons. It was okay. Because here's the thing. It was a very bad relationship. It didn't start that way, but it was a bad relationship. And the fact that it's over because, hey, you know, we both can survive in some kind of way, that's fine. Fuck. These people like these insecure motherfuckers, and I'm not going to just say it's men because it's women too, that have to feel needed to it's just a trap to say like, yeah. And this motherfucker is showing the signs that if his wife is like, you know what, I don't need you, I just want you to be here, he would have a fucking shit fit. And I'm rambling. I know I'm rambling. And I don't care because this game is yeah, sure, let's go.
Okay, great class today, kids. Xavier, can I see you for a minute?
Sure, Mrs. Karen.
Xavier, you're such an amazing child.
Her name is Karen. Miss Karen. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
I wanted to talk to you about something that happened today in class.
What is it?
Well, I noticed you put male as your gender in class.
I am a boy.
Well, there are a few things that I noticed about you that might make you think otherwise.
Huh?
I mean, you wear earrings, you have beautiful long fingernails.
No teacher has this conversation. No teachers have this conversation. This is not how this conversation goes. This isn't. Why do these fucking conservatives think that this is how a conversation goes about gender? That's not how this goes. No one can convince a child to not like who they are in that way. That's not how this happens. That's not how any of this happens. Why do they fearmonger this way? Why do they fear the fact that, you know, people aren't exactly the portrayal that you think that they should be because it makes you comfortable? Because that's all it is. It's about them being uncomfortable with certain types of people. That's all it is. That's all it fucking is. They are so emotionally and intellectually insecure with something fucking different that they need to actually have it. They need to actually have the world as simple as it could be. But let's go.
Are you sure you're a male, Xavier?
And if he's so concerned about his son, his boy, being masculine, why would he get both of his ears pierced? I don't know. You know, when I was growing up back in my day, I couldn't get my ears pierced because I was told that that's the stuff that girls do. But let's go.
Hey, son. What's going on here?
I borrowed some of Mom's fingernail paint. Doesn't it look cool, Daddy?
Why are you painting your nails?
Now, the hot pink was kind of out of touch. I will say that. But he does know that there are guys that paint their nails. It's just like I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if this guy's a fan of I don't know, Prince. Like, he looks like he's in that age range. Would he be a fan of Prince? He looks like that. And we all know, as much as we fucking love Prince, Prince was androgynous as shit. He was. Like, there's no question. He was androgynous as shit. It was even a controversy of him actually changing his name to a symbol that represents androgyny. And motherfuckers was like, oh yeah, it's Prince. Like, I don't get this whole, yeah, you need to conform to what we need you to conform to because it's fucking... And even like if my man right here, the kid, decided to come out as like maybe not binary, but like I'm telling you, my mans will have an issue with that because I need a strong son, dude. I don't know, like, and you know what? The funniest fucking thing, I maybe because I've been playing too much God of War. If you look at, you know, fucking Ghost of Sparta's Kratos, he was never worried about Atreus not being masculine enough. Like, the only thing he worried about was just like, yeah, is he gonna survive? If a motherfucker like that would not care, we know the Spartans, they did not care about same-sex relationships because he was Greek, ancient Greek. They didn't give a fuck. They just care, can you hold a fucking sword? And like, to be very honest with you, they didn't care if, you know, woman, like, you can't, you need to hold this fucking sword correctly, like that type of shit. Like, yeah, like, no, like, yeah, no, that's what the ancient Spartans did. Oh my god, I can't believe that I forgot to create a power line. Oh my god. Wow, this is gonna be fucked. Let's get more people in. But let's go.
Miss Karen, our teacher, mentioned how good nails I have, so I'm painting them instead of cutting them.
Oh.
It looks cool, right, Dad?
He's painting his nails, Raven.
They had to throw the extra Barbie. Like, where would he get the Barbie from if not from his parents? Like, how do you not know that? Like, I'm so at a loss for this one. How do you not know that? All right, let's go.
He said he learned it from some girl in class.
What's the big deal if he has girlfriends? Seriously, Albert?
His teacher, Miss Karen, she instigated it.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be very honest with you, and of course, we're not gonna pay attention to the fact that this is a kitchen and they're filming in the kitchen and all that other good shit. And like, of course, it's a reason why I'm mentioning that. God. One of the reasons why I knew I was straight, because I was really interested in girls, and some of the shit that kind of like was fucking hilarious, and I didn't realize okay, it was a little bit conniving, but I didn't realize how well it fucking worked. I had friends that were women who literally, well, I learned a lot from them. I learned a lot from them. And me learning a lot from them, including letting me know how to talk to women, what they like and all that other good shit, I will never understand not having women friends being an adult or a child. Now that I'm an adult, I fucking know why that was actually fucking beneficial. But like, goddamn, do you know the amount of things that you learn with women as a high schooler, as a teenager? It is fucking unbelievable. And my city is about to fucking die. I knew what I fucked up. Start over.
By saying his nails are nice, it's not a big deal, Albert.
Raven, I find it a big deal. And I set up a meeting with the school and teacher. I need to see what's going on.
Fine, Albert. You're worrying too much about this. When
Nice
is it?
layout though.
Tomorrow
I think
afternoon.
we'll keep that layout.
I wanted to pull her son out of this sex education class. I think it's too soon for him.
What, Dad?
Albert, what is this? We didn't discuss this.
So you're saying
Uh-oh, he's starting to grow some testicular fortitude. Oh my God. Okay, let's go.
you guys don't agree?
I just don't think a 7-year-old should be learning this. I think it's too young for him.
But I like it, Dad.
I understand, son.
Albert, come on.
Of course, I'm obviously gonna make the joke that this kid is clearly 13, not 7. But okay, let's go.
You're making a big deal out of this.
Mr. Unger, this class was formulated by experts. Your son missing this class may leave him behind in knowledge that other kids have.
Nobody says this. And the sex education class that they have is like literally one class. It is literally one class. Hey, don't let somebody touch you don't let somebody touch you. Don't touch somebody without their permission. And don't let somebody touch you in these areas. That's what that is. What fucking conservative, fucking paranoia. All right, let's go.
It also helps with preventative measures. I mean, you don't want him getting a girl pregnant at 13, do you?
I just feel like you're grooming him into being something that he's not.
Albert, seriously.
This is actually true. This is the reason why sex ed actually happens. Because there are people that don't have sex ed or have abstinence only teaching that leads to motherfucking kids getting pregnant as kids. Yeah. You know, the Matt Walshes of the world don't want this. And he's actively went on and said it's okay for teenagers to get pregnant. It's the fact that they're just not getting married. So, yeah. Let's go.
Sweet. I can't believe you're talking like this.
Sir, I apologize, but this is coming off as phobic.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Karen. Albert, I need you to go wait in the car.
Of course. This is the whole thing that I was saying before. The whole, yeah, girl boss power, and we're gonna make fun of this guy. And that's not how any of these conversation goes. That's not. You can tell that whoever wrote this has ever been and in a parent conference thing. You can tell. Or they're so fucking, they are like, dude is so, this is the imagination of what somebody think a cuck dude is. This is that imagination. Oh my God, he's just go sit in the car, a wife telling a husband what to do. Like, if you are somebody who up until now allows your partner to talk to you like this, be it man, be it woman, be it non-binary person, if you allow your partner to fucking talk to you like this, then they don't need to be your fucking partner. Y'all need to end this fucking relationship. But let's continue.
What? No. You are causing a scene, and you need to go calm down. I won't tell you again.
And again, this is what I'm talking about. These stereotypes of the angry black woman who's controlling the family type bullshit. Like, and again, I'm not gonna say this guy is racist. Like, I'm not gonna fucking say that. That's stupid. Like, I don't know. Like, I've seen some other shit where it's just playing with tropes. And if people can't recognize that this motherfucker is like I would say, yeah, it's dog whistly type shit. It is dog whistly type shit, but oh my God, like this shit is just like, oh my God. All right, let's go. And she's talking to him like a child.
Such toxic masculinity.
Seriously.
Nobody talks this way. Nobody talks this way. Oh my God. You know what toxic masculinity I make fun of people for is when they actually do some shit like, dude, you're hurting yourself to make yourself look better. That's toxic masculinity. Like, we saw this with that Eddie Griffin video. oh, toxic masculinity. It's masculine. It's toxic. How a man is toxic. No, motherfucker. This shit right here is reflecting a insecurity, a performative masculinity. I'm sorry, I don't have to perform my masculinity like you do. I just be me. And you know what happens when me just being me gets me? It gets me the respect of people. And admittedly, admiration for women. But I don't have to pretend to be some, oh yeah, I'm an alpha male. Like, no, fuck that. Either you like me as me, or I would say suck my dick, but that may be a bit out of taste. Oh shit. But no, you either like me as me or fuck you. God. It's like, I don't know, somebody going to the hospital over an anxiety attack because of some shit they started. I don't know who would do some shit like that. You know, I don't know who would signify that they have an anxiety attack over shit that they started. Anyway, let's go.
I see here you both have different last names.
Yeah, I didn't want to change my last name.
Very empowering.
That's not very empowering. That's literally, there could be a number of different reasons why. Actually, look, check it out. There are many married people that don't change their last names. It's fine. I work in customer service where I see people's last names, and it's a thing that happens. And guess what? It doesn't do anything for that. How about this? And you guys know, I have been on record with saying, like, why don't we get rid of fucking marriage, because it fucking sucks. And not the whole, oh, it's only bad for men. Like, no, it's bad for a lot of different people. The only thing it does is promise a tax break. And I'm sorry, the shit getting out of it is worse than the motherfucking tax breaks that it costs. But anyway, I digress. But why is it a big thing? That's not empowering. Oh my God, there could be a number of different reasons. Somebody could have literally got a degree, and that's the way that they were recognized. They could have had notoriety. Candace Owens didn't change her last name. Is she empowered as a woman? I know she feels that, there are too many rah girl bosses. Candace Owens, are you being a girl boss? Yeah, let's go.
Thank you.
This is ridiculous. This is my son. I should have a say so on what he's learning.
Just sign your gender here, Xavier. You can be a girl if you want to. It's okay.
No parent would actually do this shit. No parent would actually do this shit. Like, this is unbelievably unethical. And this shit does not happen. Why do they think this shit happens like this? This is extremely unethical. This is not what sex ed classes actually teach. Oh my God. Fucking conservatives and they need to actually think, oh, this is the worst straw man ever. How do I monetize the shit? Like, this is what this is. This is the worst straw man ever. How do I monetize this shit? Like, oh my God, my biggest fear. Why they're fucking jerking off to think that, oh my God, in the next 20 years, we're going to get some more trans porn. While he's writing the script, he's thinking like, oh yeah, let me like jerk it to trans porn. Like, the fuck? And don't act like they don't. Don't act like they don't. Alex Jones, they're turning the frogs gay while he literally watches trans porn. Yeah, like, no, don't act like they don't. Because this is the shit that they actually do. But let's go.
This is what he wants.
I guess. Do what you feel is best, Xavier.
I don't know what I want to be, Mommy.
Well, you love strawberries over chocolate, right, Xavier? That is pretty feminine.
I like Payday. I like Snickers. They're chocolate. Oh, Payday isn't. I like Baby Rules. I don't fucking like strawberries. To be fair, I like lemons too. Like, I literally enjoy lemons. God, I have to eat bananas whenever I could because I actually cycle. I like pistachios. I like walnuts. I like. What does that have to do with anything about your gender? And you would think that actual strawberries, like fuck. I understand Ichigo's name is Strawberry. That, but you would think that strawberries is actually a, oh god, I'm believe I'm saying this, feminine coded fruit as well. I'm just saying, like, I just I don't get why that is a thing, but I guess let's go.
But I like chocolate sometimes.
Okay, I do too.
He's my son. I'm not tolerating this nonsense.
And again, nobody actually sits back and say, "Yeah, you gonna be a girl. You're gonna be a girl. Yeah, oh yeah." Like you've done everything but make her a creepy old man, and the only reason why they're keeping her as Karen is because, well, you guys would actually see. Let's go.
Put the pen down, son.
Albert, what are you?
Shut your mouth.
How do you know what he has? Motherfucking, like he has a pen in his hand. Like, oh my god, this is the craziest shit. Okay. All right, let's play into this. Let's play into this conservative fantasy, shall we?
Sir, you need to calm down. You're behaving like an animal.
I am an animal, and I'm protecting my son. This is jungle, so you better get back.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This ain't happening in a motherfucking public school. As a black man that has actually had to live fucking life, this ain't happening in the public school, especially a school that has a school resource officer. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. One of those N words. He said he was an animal, so I had to treat him like an animal. Yeah, like no, this ain't happening in the motherfucking real life school. Let's go.
Albert, please.
Raymond, get your big back in the car and take our son with you.
He said, "Get your big." Why didn't you just say butt, dog? Get your big ass. Like, dude, like. Sure. And nowhere through this whole video has he shown any masculinity. And I'm not talking about the fact that he's got pushed around by his wife and all these other people, but he hasn't shown any masculinity other than his shirts being medium. I was just saying, like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Come on, guys. You know, every woman wants to be dominated by a man. I mean, like, outside of the bedroom, she wants to be dominated. Inside the bedroom, well, that's a different story. I will never make fun of a woman that wants to be dominated by a man inside of the bedroom. I'm telling too much about myself. But, of course, he's assertive and now she's has to change her draws. Like, how fucking stupid is that? Next thing you know, he's gonna start talking shit to the teacher, Miss Karen, and all of a sudden she's gonna drop down and start performing porn acts on him. And by the way, why are they having a teachers parent conference in a fucking kitchen? You know, the same kitchen that he was doing dishes in earlier. But let's go.
Come on.
Looking like, yeah, I'll be back for you.
Typical angry black man.
And this is a shit. Like, yeah, sure. Yeah, she would say that. Because everything, as woke as she is, she would say that because yeah, you had to throw the stank on there. You had to throw the black man, like not the typical angry man, but the typical angry black man. Like you had to throw the stank on there because reasons. Sure.
Don't change, huh, Karen?
Those are the same dishes he was washing earlier. I'm sorry.
Hey.
So what are we gonna do now, Dad?
Well, first we're gonna head down to the city clerk.
City clerk? Why's that?
Well, the only thing we're changing today is your last name.
Now, they've probably been married for like a decade because, you know, super conservative. They didn't have the kid until they were successful in their home because that happens for real. Yeah, because reasons. And now he's going to change her last name and probably get his annual blowjob for the year. Like, this is so fucking stupid. This is completely stupid. This is completely just a conservative fantasy of how he just told his wife and put her in her place. Like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. That's all you are. I'm sorry. Like, whoever wrote this, you can tell that they may have some issues. I think they need some counseling to help their ass from going off the walls when they get down some. All right, like, let's go.
Thank you, Dad. I love being a boy.
No problem, son. And I know you'll grow up to be an amazing man. I love you.
I love you too.
It's okay to be a man.
No one is saying that it isn't okay to be a man. You goddamn idiot. When did anybody say that it's not okay to be a man? See, what a lot of these conservatives actually confuse is it's okay to be a man and it's okay to be different from a man or a woman. It's okay. But they don't see that. They just see, oh, they said my kid I can't tell my kid exactly how to be. It's fucking mind-boggling that they actually just believe this nonsense. Why does it seem, why can't, let me see something. Let's go.
And have old school morals. There's nothing wrong with accepting the trans community, but there's also nothing wrong with the straight community. We need to all appreciate each other's upbringings and differences. Don't hate.
Who said there was anything wrong with, like, oh my God, this, okay. This is the shit that I'm talking about. It's just like, no one is actually saying what being accepted with people who are not straight is you having a problem with straight people. That's not what it is. It's not some fucking zero-sum game. But a lot of these conservatives take it as it is. They take it as, oh, if you're teaching kids that they don't have to be what we assign them at birth, then it's a fucking issue. And for some reason, society is going to collapse because people can choose the way that they want to identify themselves. I'm kind of missing where that is a leads to the downfall of society. Maybe I'm missing where that is, but I don't know. Maybe some of these people can actually tell me. But let's go.
Just appreciate. I truly hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to check out my daughter's new YouTube channel. It's so much fun to make, and even
it's not her YouTube channel, you dumb fuck. You just trying to get more money for your pockets. I'm sorry.
And more fun to watch. Click the link above or the link in the description, and it'll be pinned on the top of the comment section.
It looks like you're just trying to make a video for your wife to dance and shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hope to see you there, and remember to subscribe. Unfortunately, you can't comment on those videos, but
this is dumb. This is dumb. I don't know what else to say about this one. Like,
So many people judge strictly off of looks instead of the content of a person's character. Like, say for instance.
There we go. This is just dumb. I'm sorry. It's just so silly to me. I yeah. I just can't. I can't. Anyway, guys, just like and subscribe and all the other good shit. Be who you are. Don't let these conservative dipwits actually tell you that it's anything different from what you know it to actually be. Nobody is actually, if you feel that somebody can actually convince a child to be more than what they are or be something different than what they are, then I have to tell you this. Then you may be projecting. I hate to say it like that. You may be projecting something. And it's okay. It's okay to be different. It's fine to be different, and not everybody's the same. But nobody's trying to convince your child to be part of the rainbow community. That's stupid. If you can't be convinced by it, neither can your child be. Wait, I shouldn't set that standard because some people can be. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna cut this video segment here. I'm still streaming, and let's go. Oh God, that was painful. As Tubin said in the chat, that was fucking painful.
Rage and Reckoning in Michigan.
Let's go. I am let's get back to this video. Let's get back to the game. Yeah, this is we're gonna go to that next video soon. But yeah, like, no, it's unbelievable to me. Where some of these people actually act like they just, I don't know, they feel that somebody is trying to turn what they feel is, it's like they feel as if somebody is trying to convince their kids something different than what they are. And it's just like, that's not how any of this works. And it's just sad because, like, okay, so you have somebody like J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling has openly admitted that if she had the opportunities that a lot of trans people have now, she probably would have been trans. She probably would have been convinced. And that's not the own of the system that you think it is. That's just telling your, insecurities. The system doesn't just come out and say, hey, you know what? You look like you need to be this identity that you're not. That's not what the system actually does. And if you think that's what it does, if you think it's so easy to convince people that way, then I got some news for you. If you are easily convinced that way about shit, then you may not be the identity that you think you are. And it's okay. Like, people have put their whole life in believing a certain identity. I tried to put 15 years in a monogamous relationship, and I'm not monogamous. And it's okay. But some of these people, they instead of questioning who they are, instead of questioning what they've been taught, they think, no, I need to stamp out these questions by hurting other people. Look at all of these people that are in Republican, the congressmen who literally have been caught in certain scandals. There are people who have literally been caught doing a goddamn, like Madison Hawthorne, face fucking his cousins. Like, this shit is just like, really, dog? really. Or him dressing in lingerie with women. Now that I think that one was more or less like party guy attitude, having fun and like nobody can actually hold him against that. But have him tell it. Somebody who's doing that was just trying to groom children. Like the shit is just like unbelievably crazy. Take that one out. Take that smoke out. Yeah. Give me more. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I just don't get it. Like nobody convinced me to be straight. I just am. I don't find men attractive. Um, I definitely have a genital preference. Um, I for sure have a genital preference. Nobody can convince me to say like, "Hey, I think you'll look good in a dress." Like, would I wear a skirt to let the boys swing free? Fuck yeah! I think there was a story in like it was a story in England, and this is the funniest thing. It was it was hot as balls, hot as all type of get out, and like in like a English school, and they was like, oh yeah, girls can wear skirts, boys you have to always wear pants, and the boys was like, oh yeah, fuck this, part of the uniform is skirts, and so some guys literally started wearing skirts. And like people were having a shit. Oh my god, boys are wearing skirts. Oh my god, the end of the world. And it was like, no, my nuts just feel better. Like then they actually said it was like it's hot. My legs feel better with being able to wear shorts. And since I can't, I'm gonna wear the skirt. And it was part of the uniform. And like they ended up having to change the rule to say like, no, let people be comfortable. None of the guys turned around to be like, oh, I just like wearing dresses, so now I'm gonna be a woman. No, that's not what happened. It was just about them being comfortable. And this is the funniest fucking thing. And it's just like people think that, oh my god, if you wear this, then you're gonna start liking it. And it's just like every accusation is an admission, and that's what a lot of this shit is. But anyway, god damn, I'm rambling. Fuck, I have a whole fucking day to ramble. I'm off today and tomorrow. By the way, if you haven't done so, donate to the fucking birthday stream. Oh my god, you monsters. Why haven't you donated to the stream? Alright, cool. That should actually start filling in pretty good. And let's do this. Turn down the budget just for right now. And then turn it back up. Turn it to 70. So it doesn't actually dip below -0. Because I did build out a lot. Anyway. Let's start upgrading these roads. No. No. No water. If I start upgrading roads, motherfuckers need water for real, don't they? And okay. Wait, what? What? Wait, what's wrong with it? It has power. It has power. Wait, what's wrong with it? Why isn't it working? It should work. It has power. It's connected, damn it. Oh, it's not connected. Okay, it's not connected. I'm sorry. All right. Shit. Woo. There we go. All right, now it should be working. It's flowing. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened right there. Let's go.
After a mass shooter leaves a killer's imprint on a large.
Oh, so we're gonna go to this one. All right. Let's do another video. All right, guys. So I'm sorry to say this, but America has a fucking gun problem, and I know. I'm not one that's stupid enough to believe that. Hey, why don't we just all throw our guns into the sea? All that other good bullshit. That will never happen as long as there are too many men that have too small of a penis and think that, hey, that country that we live in, that we're gonna make sure it takes, like, that we're gonna overthrow, and even the fucking LARP left us, we're gonna overthrow because reasons, and yeah, the country that has tanks, we're gonna overthrow them with a modified, albeit modified handgun. That's what most of these ARs are, really. Modified handguns. Yeah, we're gonna beat tanks by modified handguns because reasons. And no. The whole fighting for my freedoms. My freedoms is, yeah, that's a thing that happens. And yeah, we're gonna beat the US government because wokeness or some shit. I never actually get it. And what kills me is that we are literally letting people who have no stake whatsoever in our well-being. The only stake that they have is making profit, control our politicians to, not pass safe gun legislation. And we keep having mass shooting after mass shooting after mass shooting. It's fucking stupid. And we had one on the fucking Valentine's Day night. And this shit happened. Let's watch some CNN. Stop recording by accident. Let's watch some CNN.
Rage and reckoning in Michigan that after a mass shooter leaves a killer's imprint on a large college campus. 3 are dead, 5 more wounded critically after a gunman hunted students in 2 buildings at Michigan State. All of the casualties are students.
So this motherfucker hunted students. He hunted students. And I don't think that they actually said why, but we're gonna let this play out just a little bit, and then we're gonna go from there.
The doctors trying to keep them alive, exhausted and emotional.
Can't forget we had general surgeons, cardiothoracic surgeons, neurosurgeons. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night, sorry. So many people that just came in.
Throughout the morning, some new details about the ongoing CSI. Calls of shots fired came in a little before 8:30 last night. Police swarmed within minutes, followed by a flood of more panicked calls. Students spent hours locked down without knowing if their friends were dead or alive and without knowing if the shooter might soon walk through their door. Today, police putting a name to the haunting images of a suspect, 43-year-old Anthony McCrae. Motive, though, is murky. The shooter, police say, never attended, never taught, and never worked at the school. Let's get straight to CNN Shimon Prokopez for the latest details.
So, this is the shit that kind of, bugs the shit out of me. I'm going to say this. We don't need the video any further. we just have motherfuckers just going and like hunting down students. And I don't know if it's gonna come up that he's a right winger. I don't know if he's gonna come up that he's a left winger. But the fact that it's a sentence that was uttered out of a news anchor's mouth saying he was just hunting students, and motherfuckers ain't calling for a ban of fucking guns. It just to tell you how fucking horrifying this is. The fact is, one of the persons that literally survived the Sandy Hook school massacre is in Michigan State. Let that shit sink in for you. Oh no, it's a mental health issue. No shit. This country has collectively lost its fucking mind. It has collectively lost its fucking mind. That a news anchor, a fucking sentence that comes out of his goddamn mouth is, it seems as if the guy was hunting students. I don't even know anymore. Like, what the fuck? How does a statement like that come out of your fucking mouth and people not be up in fucking arms about it? It makes no goddamn sense to me. When do we lose the fucking plot on this one? When do we actually just like, oh yeah, he was hunting students, and so yeah, we should do nothing. And you know what? Fucking hats off to the motherfucking Michigan politician who says we don't need your fucking thoughts and prayers. Hats off to that motherfucker, cause he definitely did say that shit. And yeah, no, we don't thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. No. Fuck the thoughts and prayers. We need fucking action. But if they take away our guns, how are we gonna fight a tyrannical government? Motherfucker, this is a tyrannical government. I'm sorry, this is just anytime they said, oh no, you just deal with the fact that people are fucking dying because we don't want to upset our fucking donors. Yeah, this is a tyrannical government. Fuck out of here. I don't get the shit. I don't get it at all. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Our tyrannical government is going to come in and take our freedoms. Freedoms! You know you can't enjoy those freedoms if, you know, somebody kills you because they had a gun. You know that, right? That's not fucking freedom. That nobody, somebody gonna come in and kill you, or you're just fear mongering. No, I'm actually just saying what's actually fucking true. Like, these motherfuckers quite literally don't want to do shit about guns in this fucking country. All because their donors may be upset because you know those motherfuckers need they need their fifth jet. They need their fifth jet paid with the blood of children. Yeah, no, it's fine. They need that jet. They need that jet. And oh boy, lobbyists, they would not have a motherfucking leg to stand on if it wasn't But so many fucking congressmen willing to take the fucking money. But you know, that's just the way the government works, right? This shit is fucking crazy. This shit is fucking crazy. Because all you have to do is want to actually solve the problem. But none of these motherfuckers want to solve a problem. You know what they want? They want to be elected again. And oh yes, you know, that electability shit. It's fucking unbelievable. It's fucking unbelievable. Anyway, I just want to rant about this one because it blows my fucking mind that more people aren't upset about this. People just literally treated it like Tuesday and kept it moving. People literally just treated it like Tuesday and kept it moving. And it's okay with people. Like, I, wow. I did not realize that people's lives were worth votes in Congress. Well, I did, but I'm just being sarcastic. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and all the other good shit. We're trying to reach 1,000 subs by June 1st. Help me out with getting the channel up, and thank you for watching this clip. And we're gonna cut it off here.
What she was taking and
save that for next. What? Elliot Hoss. That's stupid motherfucking name is. I was thinking about it. It's Elliot Hoss. Shit. I like this new update to City Skylines. It's actually pretty fun. Thinking what I want for dinner tonight. I may actually want a fucking pizza tonight. That's actually just maybe Boston, you know, based in red peeled and shit like that. I will say this though. I may actually oh my god. You know what? I've seen people that as far as the channel growing, I've seen people I don't know. I think I've been doing this for like 70 years. And that's actually really that's a long time doing a streamer and not getting the full monetization with YouTube. And I guess, and I know I make topics that a lot of people just, they actively, okay, so I will say this. Not that I don't have any supporters. I do have supporters, and I thank you guys for supporting the channel. I couldn't do it without you guys. But I don't make topics that a lot of people actually like. They're not feel good topics where people would actually say, like, yeah, I challenge people. I know I challenge people. And I will say that it does, the support that I have, all the supporters that I have, I do want to say thank you guys, because here's the thing, I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. But it's one of those things where it's just like, I see some people with I guess you can say I see people that have followings that it's like, really, like, people actually like that shit. And I don't know. It is one of those things where it's just like, but people like that shit, and it's just one of those things where it's just like, but why? Like, I don't understand it. And it's like, this is not even hate for when people have success, but it's just like, but the content is so fucking unbelievably dumb. Like, people like that shit, and I'm like, I guess I guess that's the thing that happens. Um, like, I'm gonna actually just come out and say it. Sometimes I watch Hassan's videos, and not just the whole haha make fun of Andrew Tate video, but sometimes I watch the videos, and it's just like, I realize that content is just not for me. You know how you just like, oh wow, that's really a thing. Earned foggy weather. What the? I hate that I have to redo trophies on this game. That just means that it's some other things that I need to actually do that I can't do. Reach a population of 9,000, monuments and shit like that. Anyway, um, yeah, and it goes for a handful of things, and I get it. Like, everybody has their own thing, and people like what they like, but it's like, y'all really like this shit? Like, I don't like, really. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being old man, actually about to be an old man, even more of an old man, yelling at clouds in the sky. But it's like, some content just, boy, like, okay, and I know I didn't cover it because I was like, this is stupid. Like, what did you expect? The whole Seth the programmer shit. Like, no, he's just a dick, and y'all guys are surprised. Oh no, it's an act. Like, look, check it out. I don't act. I may ham shit up, but I'm generally just somebody who's just like, no, if motherfuckers be who they want to be. I'm not gonna like press you to be something different. I'm not that person. I'm not gonna act on shit like that. But it's some people who actually really are just, their whole personas on stream are just completely different. And I get that. But a lot of people, if you have enough time in front of a camera, that's not a persona, dude. That's the fuck you are. But I maybe again, old man yelling at clouds type shit, but I've never understood like being something different on stream than I am in real life. I've never understood that because who I am on stream is, well, it's me. It's who I am. And I don't know. It just never made sense to me. Anyway. Can we get to another video instead of me rambling? I guess we can get to another video instead of me rambling. Like I said, this whole city skylines, it's actually pretty decent. I have some ideas about how I want to make my transportation hub, because I'm gonna start building transportation shit inside of the game. Let's get to another video. All right, so I hope no one ever comes to me for advice. Not because I give bad advice, and I know because I don't want to help people with shit, but like, I hope no one ever follows my model of what I did to basically be the person that I am. And it's not like a dig at, not that I'm not happy with myself. It's just that it was uniquely me. And some of the stuff that I had to learn, I'm just gonna admit, it some of the stuff that I learned, it took something. It had a cost to it. And for people to for me to actually say like, hey, follow my steps, follow my 12 rules for life, it has a cost to it. It had a cost to it. It wasn't always peaches and cream. And yeah, that was a thing that happened. And for those people who think that developing who you are don't have a cost, then you're living an awesome charmed life. And fuck, I still wouldn't want to have your life because I'm proud of who I am and who I grew to be. But yeah, it has a cost to it. These things have a cost to it. Being who you are has a cost to it. And there are certain people who try to give it advice and try to pretend as if being who you are doesn't have a cost to it. It always does. Learning things have a cost to it. Sometimes it's failure, sometimes it's success for things that you didn't think that you were going to get successful in, but it has a cost to it. And well, Coach Greg Adams is going to give some advice to young men about how to meet women in public. I say young men because how many women are trying to learn from Greg Adams of how to talk to young women in public? I mean, like, it would probably be his best demographic, seeing that he was a women's college basketball coach. It would probably be better in his wheelhouse, but the Griff is young men. So let's see what he talks about. And let me just bring him up. There we go. Oh, look at him trying to be cool. Trying to be motherfucking cool. Oh my God. Like, this motherfucker he has the wrist. No, he doesn't. But he thinks he has the wrist. Oh my God. Oh my God. He thinks he has the wrist. Let's see what game he has, or he thinks he has.
What's going on, everybody? It is Coach Greg Adams, and I'm back in here with.
Why did he think he needed to do that? Why does he think he needed to do that? You thought you was doing it. You thought you was doing a damn thing, dog. Why? Why did you think you needed to do that? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, let's go.
The Ask Coach Greg Adams channel. Shout out to the Coach Gang. And let me introduce you to my two books, The Free Agent Lifestyle and De-Evolution. The links are in the description box below. Also, check out this QR code, which is somewhere around here. Click on that QR code and get to all of my social media so you can follow me.
I actually have a QR code. I haven't put it up in a while because my screen is always busy. Of course, you can look at the very, 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 very top where you can actually help donate to the stream for my birthday. By the way, you see my social medias on that side. Yeah, that side where you have my Twitter, my YouTube, my Twitch, my all these other shit. Like, yeah, no, like this is my shit that you can actually help support. Yeah, like, yeah. Let's go.
Follow the Free Agent Lifestyle. Follow everything we're doing here, and you can get adjusted to any of the adjustments that I make to this channel and a variety of others. Speaking of which, the Ask Coach Greg Adams channel and videos are now going to be on the Notorious CDA channel. Isn't that interesting? So what's happening is,
in other words, I got some strikes, and so I need to make sure that you guys can actually see me as much as you can. Like, that's what happened. I'm sorry, like how do people find this shit like entertaining? Put this shit right here. When I get enough money, I'm gonna put another school right here as well. But let's go.
I got tired of working for free, all right? And I was like, what the hell? So as you guys know, I went through a bunch of things. YouTube didn't like that channel. They didn't like a bunch of other channels. They got this one. We're going to keep going until we...
Oh, I was right. So his channels got demonetized. Oh shit, I was right. I was joking, but I was right. All right, shit, let's go.
Go over here. And anyway, just so you guys clear that up, yes, you're watching the NASCO's Greg Adams channel video on the Notorious channel. And with that being said, if you didn't know I had an Ask Coach Greg Adams channel, check that channel out. It's up here in one of the cards. Check this out. Let's get to the show. This question came in from one of my private streams, which is a guy I really have a lot of...
Oh my God. Please don't tip. Okay, help me out. Guys who watch these people, like, do you, like, okay, I don't mind taking, like, notes or calls from people who are maybe fans of mine and just, like, making sure that we can have a one-on-one conversation. Now, that's cool. That's just called being a person. That's making sure that somebody can actually, if they have questions about, you know, yay. If they have questions that, you know, you can answer, you can offer some insights, cool. But something tells me he isn't doing that shit for free. Something tells me that there's a cost associated with that. And I don't, why though? Why? All right. Hey, yeah. All right, let's go.
Respect for, and he has his own blog, and I actually used some of his blog. I think he did a comparison between me and one Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. And shout out to
Rotten Pieces. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it like that. I should say, burn in non-existent hell, you fucking piece of shit, that you literally... I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that either. I mean, like, the guy who talked about how... All right, let's go. I'm being an asshole.
To this guy, here's the deal. He kind of was talking about, hey man, I listen to a lot of RP content creators, and you know what I mean, he seems...
Just say you listen to a lot of red pill content creators, which, like, it's sad that you actually have people that, like, don't get me wrong, I understand why a lot of guys listen to red pill. It's when you don't have anybody telling you that, hey, maybe it's the way that you're addressing people, and not the whole, oh, you're mansplaining. It's like, no, it's like literally, it could be just the way you're addressing people and the conversation that you're having with people that is causing an issue. When you don't have that, and you have people that's giving you easy answers that, oh no, it's the woman's fault. It's the women who want to, like, control men. And you don't have the whole, hey, maybe we should actually address, you know, your insecurities of talking to people. Maybe, you know, if you're insecure with shit, maybe you shouldn't just jump to anger or, you know, being isolated. No, maybe it's something we can actually help you work through. Maybe we should have those conversations. But you're not going to find that in the red pill. They just tell you fake bravado. Like, that's all they sell you. It's fake fucking bravado. They just sell you the shit to make it seem as if, you know, you're getting ahead, you're winning. But you're not. But let's go.
He's been in the space for a long time. He's fully aware of what everybody's position and philosophy is. And now he's at a point where he's just ready to go out there and he's ready to meet some women. All right. He want to meet women. He want to congregate with them. He want to fornicate. He want to do all of this stuff. And
he want to get some of that peace sleeve, as Coach Greg Adams calls it. That peace sleeve. Oh, asshole. Okay. All right. Let's go.
He asked something where he insinuated that he wanted to meet women and that I'm not supporting it, or the red pill guys aren't supporting it, right? His idea is that RP content creators are not encouraging people to meet women, right? So here's the thing. Here's the ting, as we say it here. And this is a new hat. All right, I'm going to get that bill just right. All right, anyway, here's the ting.
No, dude, you're not live streaming this. You can take more than one take, dude. You can do more than one take. You're not live streaming this. You can do more than one take. It's okay. It's okay. I'm live streaming. When I fuck up, I have to go back and correct my fuck ups. But you can do more than one take. Let's go.
Well, the thing is this. The free agent lifestyle oftentimes gets misconstrued as a segregationist philosophy, meaning I'm encouraging men to segregate themselves from the general population of women, which are the most populous form of our species. Don't associate with them.
It's 50-50. Like, wait, what? It's 50-50. Wait, oh God. A fucking headache. All right, let's go.
Don't get an airline ticket to associate with them. Do not cohabitate. Do not be a girlfriend. Do not get married to them. Now, I know that seems like the case, but this is why I wrote the book, The Free Agent Lifestyle.
So, no, that's what most of these red pill people say. I literally have a video of my timeline covering Pearl, who says like, yeah, men should stop. Like we had that video by Rum was like, yeah, don't get these chicks no dick. Like, who are they supposed to get a dick to? Like, I just okay, all right, let's go. This shit just makes no sense to me. This shit makes no sense to me, but let's go.
All right, and so that you can see what I am trying to suggest to a lot of men and what a lot of men get wrong, okay? Especially what they think I'm talking about. Now, here's the idea. Most men are broke. Most men are down bad. Most men are misdirected. Most men are misguided and undecided. Most men are broke dating. Most men are putting women first. And what I wanted to encourage men to do is to put yourself first. And this is called the free agent lifestyle, right? Learn how to travel by yourself. Learn how to get a job. Learn how to get a side hustle. Learn how to get your credit score above 700.
So none of this, and I'm gonna say this with heavy air quotes. None of this is bad ideas. Like, no, like I don't want people to believe that, hey, you know what you need to do is just like, yeah, it's just like be like not everybody has the capability of dating broke like I do. Like I date broke, but I've worked some time to like, and I put stats in my Riz where I can date broke. I've put stats in like, hey, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do that. Hey, I put stats in other categories where, you know, women are pleased with my performance. That's a thing that I've actually done. Not everybody can date broke. But that being said, just because you have money doesn't mean that it equals to you being able to necessarily win women that way. If you focus on one particular thing over the other, a lot of times you miss the fuck out on just greatness. And I hate to say it like that, but a lot of these people are missing out on fucking greatness because they're putting their points into looking for certain things that are just not helpful. Have I dated women who some would consider not to be part of the conventionally super attractive? Yeah, but they're like really attractive to me. And yeah, I'm a sapiosexual, which means that the more you connect with me, the better I see you as a person. I get that. That's my thing. But it is telling that a lot of these people are that these red pill guys listen to, they are the best way I can actually say it is they don't tell men to find what's good for them. They just say money, 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 and then make sure you're working out. And it's like you get superficial people that way. And I'm sorry. You can go for a superficial person for a while, but after so long, it's not gonna work out. But let's go.
Learn how to not go bankrupt over women. Learn how to protect your seed. Learn how to protect your meat, your money, energy, attention, and time. Build something of your own
that's not what he meant by that. But let's go.
That you can be proud of. And then when you do that, the book insinuates this. The book refers to this. When you do that, at some particular point, you'll want to re-engage or re-enter into what we...
Oh, God, I have to re-unlock these buildings again. I have to unlock these buildings again. God damn it. Build a park gate? Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Fill 3 cemeteries? Oh my God. Hey, Statue of Wealth, I can get that. Meteorite strike. Alright, let's go.
We call the marketplace, which is dating, relationships, whatever it is. That's the marketplace. And then what you'll
see, and this is the thing that kind of like gets me, is like they start commodifying relationships. I'm sorry. Like, and I'm transaction, I will say it, I will admit that I'm transactional as shit when it comes to relationship. Hey, if a woman actually shows me attention, I'm gonna show her attention. If she shows me kindness, I'm gonna show her kindness. I'm transactional as shit when it comes to relationships because I'm just a transactional person. That's the way I work in relationships, and you know it's telling. Now, do I do my transactions on faith? Meaning that do I treat somebody well with the expectation that they treat me well? Yeah, no, I'm a transactional person. I see relationships that way. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as you know that's what you're doing and you're not looking for more out of the transaction than what you expect to get or what you expect to give to somebody. So, like, I'm a transactional relationship person. I will admit that. But a lot of this shit is just like, that's not what... I don't see it as a game. I don't see it as a marketplace. I see it as, hey, I like this person and I like the interactions that we have. That's what I see it as. And for people to actually pretend that it's some kind of game, it's some kind of marketplace, that's stupid. That's incredibly stupid and telling of the fact that you may have some issues, dog. You may need some counseling to help you out some bouncing off the walls and get... Okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
What you'll do is, because you built yourself up to that point, you probably are going to be very careful of how you enter the marketplace. Meaning, there's no desperation, there's no manipulation, there's no trickery, there's nothing that you have to become, right, in order to impress the individual. You have leverage and options. You have everything.
Yep, that's true. You should never actually come in manipulating people to get the relationship you want. Desperation is a fucking turnoff. The only thing that you should be desperate for is coming when somebody's doing orgasm denial. I'm talking too much. I'm telling you too much about myself. And I say orgasm denial, not sex denial, orgasm denial. But that's a different story. I mean, like when you have a young lady tied up and you have the sex toy on her clit, and I'm telling too much. All right, let's go.
Everything that you need to make a good decision, and more than likely what I said was in the book. You can read it. Guys, read the book if you really want to understand what I'm talking about here. Then I said you probably won't be as careless with your decisions once you have value, once you have leverage, once you have options. You're not going to be as dumb as to make some of the dumb decisions that you would normally make without any of these things built. That is the most important part of the book, which most people miss. See, if I told you just to segregate with women, All right, segregate with dating. Don't ever date again. Well, you know what that's called? That's called being a monk. All right, and there was monk mode, and there was periods of monk modes, and then there was a Tibetan monk. All right, you think I'm telling you to just be a monk? All right, no, I'm not.
So I will give this motherfucker this. I will say this. At some point, a lot of these red pill guys will have to realize that they can't tell their followers to just like sway off women. They like you can't keep them that mad, and at some point, the guys that they're shepherding, and I know I'm using the term shepherding, they will have to actually start trying to interact with the opposite sex. Like they will have to. And I will commend Greg Adams for saying like, no, like, yeah, of course he's playing it off as saying like, oh, I never said that. I never said that. Don't worry about these women. Like, of course, like we have videos of him just insinuating that now you need to just only treat women as a free agent. Like you have to act like a free agent. Like we have those videos. But I will say the fact that he's telling his guys like, no, get out there and meet some people. That's actually pretty cool. But let's go.
I'm telling you that, and I'm not. I hope you're not getting that. What it says in the book, and it says it about 4 to 5 times in several different chapters. The goal of this is to build yourself up to a point where you have leverage and options, or you have a value amongst yourself that you're not going to be willing to just throw away. You're going to vet. You're going to be careful. You're not just going to move in with a woman because you're down bad, because you're homeless, because you're bankrupt, because you're single mom.
Yeah, no, fuck. Yeah, exactly. Don't do that. Don't do that. Fuck, don't do that. Don't just move in with somebody because you're homeless or you're bankrupt. Like, don't be a homosexual. And what do I mean by that? It's cold outside and you ain't got no home to go to, so you gonna be sexual with a person because you're a homosexual. Now, the problem with a lot of this going on, because then you have the class issue with, like, a lot of people, they can't afford to live on their own. And not everybody's gonna be the boss player. Like, no, all right, let's go.
I'm kicked you out of your house as an adult. You're not going to do it. You're going to be willing to say, I'm not going to do it under that desperation because I don't need to. You're not going to get married off of just a whim, an emotion, love. You're not going to do it. You're going to actually be calculated. And if you do get married, you're going to take all of the precautions to protect everything you built, right? Because you know what it takes to build it.
So yeah, no, and I am fully for this. Like, dude, like, as much as I say don't get married because of other shit, like, seriously, I'm for people, when they do get married, protecting themselves. I'm for a woman having their own account, a man having their own account. Trust me, I'm for people knowing how to control their own finances. They're part of their own finances. Not just on some girl boss power, but I want guys to be able to do this too. I work in a customer service a job where I literally hear a man, oh, my wife take care of all of that. No, you need to be able to take care of it yourself. And I say that the same for guys and the same for women. Like, no, like, working in customer service, working with and having to deal with people who have had years of their spouse taking care of certain shit. Like, no, I am a full believer. You know, this is the lived experiences. I am a full believer that, yeah, you need to be able to at least pinpoint what to do, how to do it. And, yeah, no, yeah, no, let's go.
You're not just going to be like, okay, let's get married for love. Like a lot of guys do when they're kind of broken down bad, right? That's what we're trying to get you to avoid. So if a person says, look, coach, man, I'm tough. I'm tired of this RP stuff. I'm tired of the free agent lifestyle. I want to go out and meet women. Who said you can't go meet women? Okay. Now, dating on Tinder is one thing. When you go hogging on Tinder, that's probably not something that I don't encourage. But
oh, fuck. No. Tinder is only for fun. I will say this. Tinder is only for motherfucking fun. Don't think Tinder is something other than for fun. I will encourage you guys, don't only think Tinder is something only for fun. And if you don't succeed on Tinder, tough titties, it's free. And never ever pay for, unless it's like something that is like super cheap. Never ever pay. I don't care if you're a man, a woman, non-binary, never ever pay for the increase in those sites. You hear me? Never pay for that shit. Ever. But let's go.
Listen, when you're down bad, you're down bad. When you want to get out of a little bit of a dry spell, you got to do what you got to do. But you're not going to get frustrated by the process. See, a lot of guys go on Tinder, they go on Bumble, and they deal with these women, and they flake, and they double date, and then they get cheated on, and then these women say things like, "How tall are you?" and "What do you do for a living?"
I'm 5'7", 5'8". I don't give a fuck. I've never heard a woman say that I've connected with, that I've literally put my height on. Like, why the fuck would I? Look, you know how. Look, when we land vertical, the only thing that matters is my dick is at least 6 inches. Asshole. I am such an asshole. And it takes you a long way to get down. I am such an asshole. All right, let's go. But no, the only thing that fucking matters is the fact that, hey, like, do you like me? If you don't like me, cool beans. There are people there are other people that I can talk to, and yeah, okay, I get that I have a little bit of a difference of I have a little bit of a difference of how I interact with shit, because my oh shit, there's a lot of fucking oh shit. Wait. Where's my damn it. Alright, let's move this downstream a little bit. Where's it at? Wait, let's move this downstream. I have a little bit of a I wouldn't say it's an advantage, but I don't have the same type of handicap that a lot of guys have, because look, I'm part of the swingers community. I'm part of the poly community. So a lot of people, they don't have the freedom of expression of expression. They don't have the freedom from norms that I have, and I get that. Like, not everybody's gonna have that. So yeah, no, that's the thing that happens, but it's just not that fucking hard to date. And this is from a chunky guy with dreads and like that's been gray since he was 14. I don't find that hard to date. What I find I don't find it that hard to fuck. What I do find it hard is having a companion that fits my criteria. And again, I'm ethical non-monogamy. So there are people who literally still believe in monogamy that just out and out won't date me. But it's not that hard. I just treat people as I would want to be treated. Except when they, want to be tied up. I don't like being tied up, but I do like to. All right, let's go.
These things would frustrate the hell out of men so bad because men didn't have everything that these women wanted. And then you get on dating apps and you get frustrated that people flake and frustrated with the attitudes you're dealing with on these dating apps. Thus, I would tell you, it's time to be a free agent. It's time to go. You need to go your own way. You need to take a break. Okay, because if that's frustrating you, and if women 304s don't want to settle down and commit to marriage up until they're 30, 31, 32, and
nobody under 30 should be getting married. This is from somebody who got married at like 23. Nobody under 30 should be getting married. Fuck that. And I get what's going on. What a lot of this shit is that they get discouraged from looking. They don't want to try hard, and they feel like they want to get somebody to get married, and then they don't have to try anymore and ask somebody about being married and how you still have to try. They think that you don't have to try. You can just be. And like, no, it takes effort. It takes time. But you know, these people, right? Let's go.
And that frustrates you, you need to take a break. Need to take a break. That's what the free agent lifestyle is about. Now, what's going to happen is you'll build yourself up enough to where if you deal with one of these low-hanging fruit, these straggle-daggles, all right, skeezers, scab-peeling skeezers, you wouldn't even have an honest conversation with this individual enough to even frustrate you. You understand? Because of your values here and her values way down there. As soon as she opens her mouth with that chicken box, you're out of there. You're like, this is not even a conversation. They don't even roll in the circles that you roll in. They don't even play where you play. They can't even afford to even understand your lifestyle. That's what the free agent lifestyle is about. It's not about should you cold approach or not. It's not about should you meet women and talk and engage. I'll often tell you.
Never cold approach. I'm sorry. Like, never cold approach. Never cold approach. Get in a social group, go out, hang out with people, never fucking cold approach. I can tell you that shit is, even when, like, yeah, no, never cold approach. Never fucking cold approach. That shit, no. Nah. Never cold approach. How much until I need the next milestone? Did I just hit the milestone? Okay, I need 400 more people. But let's go.
Even in the book, again, get the book. Even in the book, we tell you, more than likely, when you start doing things you like to do, you'll probably be around people, men and women, that have common interests that make the conversation that much easier. So it's not a cold approach. Okay? Just cold approaching by itself.
Like, I see nothing wrong with that. I definitely don't see anything wrong with that. That is remarkably truthful. Like, no, don't. Now, are you going to be part of that group of people who use eyedropper to select highlighted objects in order to easily recreate them in your city? No, I don't need that. All right, let's go.
It's like putting yourself.
No. What I was gonna say is this. Is that mean that everybody's gonna be a boss playing all that other good shit? No, that's not what that means. But what it can mean is that with some people, actually, with you changing your circle around and actually getting motherfucking friends, you can actually get involved, and especially if it's somebody who shares your type of interests, you can actually get involved with people that may actually be beneficial to you, like in a way that is edifying, not just, oh, you're transactional to me. It's like, no, it could be something that a lot of people you can actually start enjoying spending time with, and then you find those people that you enjoy. But let's continue.
Lower and putting a complete stranger with lower value than you, and you're pushing that, you're introducing yourself just on that. You're basically putting yourself inferior to that person, and it is almost as dumb as doing dating on Tinder and Bumble when you don't have no value. Both of those strategies are goofy to me. But when you have leverage and options, you actually can be able to select what position you want to be in, and that is the whole purpose of the free agent lifestyle. Not a segregation of women, not avoiding them. It's almost impossible to do it unless you have the spirit of a true monk to be able to discipline yourself to live a lifestyle.
In other words, there are some people that are just asexual. Like that's just a thing that happens. There are some people that are just asexual. It's okay. Like, no, like some people, they oh, I can't move that right there. No wonder why everybody is sick with this shit right here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna move this right here for right now. And move this for right here for right now. Let's go.
Without them, to live in existence without them. It ain't gonna happen other than that. I also talk about, because people think, what do you do? Not talk to women when you go out? Are you crazy? First of all, I have what we call cold approach. That's one. And then I go into warm leads, hot referrals. All right. You probably are going to be best dealing with women All right. And this is when women are on their best behavior, when people are on the referral level. In other words, social circle, dynamics are close. She has a reputation to protect. She can't do nothing stupid with you. She can't play silly girly games.
Okay, so again, like I'm not okay. So I know that a lot of these guys, um, would like a lot of people who find themselves fans of people that I disagree with and I make videos on would like say that, oh, look at this fucking lefty, you don't understand. Like, no, I actually do understand what he's talking about. Again, I date inside of the poly community, inside of the swingers community. That shit is that's what he's not telling you some grand sage advice. No, this is just basic shit. And the fact is, and this is why I have a problem with the fucking left, is they don't, oh my God. If we were to talk to these guys like this, the way that the red pill community is talking to, well, this particular guy is talking to him, because let's face it, a lot of the red pill community don't talk to these guys like this. Don't say have standards. They just say, well, your standards should be incredibly high. Your standards should be incredibly unrealistic. Like, no, like that's not what we're gonna do here. But what we are gonna start doing is this. We're going to start teaching these guys, like, look, like, dog, it's okay to have standards. It's okay to feel like it's okay to have standards. It is literally okay to have standards. And a lot of these, I thought I had curved. It's okay to have standards. Fuck. Everybody should have standards. Everybody should have standards. You shouldn't just put up with shit because you feel lonely. Like, no, like that's the most cut bullshit you ever can actually hear. Oh, you're lonely, so you should not have any standards. No, fuck that. Like, have standards. I know I have standards. I like, and stop me if you heard this one, a big titty goth girl that likes anime. Like, that's my standard. Like, and it's okay that I have standards. Nobody is saying that I should not have standards. And you red pill guys, nobody is saying that you shouldn't have standards. You should have standards, but they should be realistic. There are a lot of big titty goth girls that like anime. Surprisingly, a lot. Oh my God. Oh, and like the anime porn too. That's a different story. Anyway, God damn it. No, like it's okay. You can have standards, and we should talk more to this shit. As somebody who's on the left, we should definitely talk more to this shit. And I don't see why it's so hard. I know why it's hard for a lot of lefties to actually say it, because they unironically don't like dealing with men that may not be soft ooh boys, because anything else will send them into PTSD, because they may have had some issues with guys in the past, or they may have been those guys in the past, and so they have, PTSD dealing with, guys who aren't ooh boys. But it's okay. That's fine. The left supports motherfucking therapy, and that's the thing that they should actually do. Some of them need a lot of therapy. Yeah, exactly. But that being said, like, this is just basic advice. Get with somebody that has some similar values to you. Get with somebody that has some of the same social circles that you do. And not only that she behaves, but that you behave as well. Like, dude, like, this is just some shit that everybody should follow. And this is what a lot of these guys are just asking for. But let's go.
You probably are dealing with the hot referral area, and obviously if you're doing something that that is common, that you enjoy, and they're in that element, you're probably going to be in that same element where you have a common group of people or common interest where the reputations matter and no goofy games will be played. You can deal with the warm leads if you want, but referrals are always best, all right? And when referral can be this, you build yourself enough, she actually...
Again, I'm not seeing where any of this is wrong. Am I missing something? I'm not seeing where any of this is wrong. All right, I guess. Let's go.
Actually did the background work to see who you are. That's a referral. All right, your lifestyle was actually referred her to you. These people more than likely, not always, more than likely are more cooperative, fit, friendly. They're more likely to play that role longer than the women that you meet on Tinder that say, what do you do for a living?
Okay, now, this is where I run into issues, and I'll tell you why. I run into issues with shit like this because it just sounds as if you're making it seem like the guys are... Their reason for women actually going after them is financial. And no, it should never just be financial why someone likes you. It should never just be financial. It should be that they like you even if you didn't have the money. And I know that comes from a place where it's an incredibly entitled place because I'm not as socially awkward as I seem. But like, no, yeah, no, I get why it is incredibly entitled, and regardless of the fact, regardless of what some in my comment section may think, I actually am somebody that in real life, I know, right? In real life, people like being around. What? No. People like being around you, Crimson, in real life. Yeah, I know, right? It's almost as if, like, I'm an actual person. But, hear me out. What that leads to is, I know how to date. Like, that's just one of those things, one of those happy accidents, right? All right, that street looks better. Do that one. Had to fix that back. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, that's just a thing that happens. Can I spend $6,000 that will cause me to go under? Yeah, I can. Oh no, I don't want to put that there because it's gonna cause noise. So I can't go out further this way. Yeah, I can't go out further this way because it's gonna cause noise. But let's go.
What kind of car do you drive? These people are going to be more willing to do that. And you want to be in the hot referral, warm lead, at least. Cold approach is loser mentality. Look, if you don't have enough value to be in the right places, to be in the right spaces with enough women where you got to approach 5, 10, 15, 20 in a day, in a week, all right, that tells me you don't have the value that you believe that you...
Nobody has the energy to approach 5, 10, 15 women. And you can have that many conversations, but nobody has the energy for that shit. That's just... All right, let's go.
Want to have, and you're pushing some sort of strategy in order to meet them. You need to reset.
No, fuck, yes, exactly. You should never do a strategy like saying you need to talk to 5, 10, 15, 20 women a day. Like, no, that's like, yeah, no. All right. I'm done. I'm just... Hey, look, check it out.
Done.
I can't do it anymore, guys. I fucking can't do it. Wait, what the fuck? Why did that just all light up like that? It got power. Y'all see it? It got power. My shit just lit up like, hey, motherfucker, you ain't paying attention to me. Pop. Oh God, that was rough. Damn, I'm still... Oh, I'm about to actually... No, so... Anyway, then I could actually pop up. I should have actually did another circle there. All right, cool. All right. Now, let's see. What? I am not about to do that shit. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, no, this shit like, you know, the secret of actually dating and meeting people in real life, going the fuck outside and touching fucking grass. Like, that's the secret of meeting somebody in real life. I know it seems weird, right? Going outside, actually, you know, speaking with people, that shit. The fuck? What do you expect from us? What do you expect from us, Crimson? I expect for you to treat people well and treat people how you would want to be treated. Like that's what I expect. That doesn't seem like that hard of a ask. Yeah, put that right there. Because I do need some cemeteries. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe. Remember, help me out by subscribing to the channel. I am trying to get uh 1,000 subscribers by June. By June 1st. Help me out by getting that. Help me out by helping me get that 1,000 subscribers by June 1st. It would actually help me bring more content to you that you guys will motherfucking enjoy. Yeah, I know I need more money for this. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and all that other good shit. And we're going to cut the segment here. But if you're watching on YouTube, stay tuned because we're going to keep going. All right. No, there we go. Oh, God. Why is it that when I talk for so long, my fucking nose get congested? I know it is just for me talking. Let's see. What time is it? Oh, it's like 3:19. Like I said, guys, I'm actually enjoying this mod. It's just not the mod, the update to this game. But it's just it can be frustrating in the first few like stages of City Skylines. Let's actually look at some city info. Adults, city, children. I have children's services. Damn, that senior's 22, 22, 21. Fuck Chipper. No disaster reports. Let's see what policies I have. Cut those showers in half and guide citizens more safe with water use meters. Let's just do that. We're gonna actually try to get that money down so I can get like right under there we go. There we go. Can we get it? Okay, stop. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. Alright, did we unlock anything else? Huh. Okay. Okay. I'm not liking this. Let's turn those policies back off. Alright. Let's see if we can recover some money. I'm not running out of money. Shut the fuck up. Oh God. So, what had happened was I I had made some lemonade. So like a week ago or some shit like that. I made some lemonade. Then I started doing shit like adding lemons to it, and so basically you candy the lemons, so you can actually keep it a little bit longer, right? And with me candying the lemons, I was like, I always like my tea with lemon juice, basically California iced tea, and I I fucked around and was drinking too much tea. I will admit it. I fucked around and was drinking too much motherfucking tea because I couldn't sleep last night. I couldn't sleep last night because I had too much fucking caffeine in my fucking system. Like I did sleep some, but yeah. How much? Oh, damn, I just need some more money. I couldn't sleep last night because I had too much caffeine in my system. And oh my god, you know when you drink too much caffeine, you know you drunk too much caffeine. So yeah, I had to cut back on it, but the shit was just delicious. Oh my god. It was oh my god. It was delicious. So I'm wondering if I can actually do this for a living. Like I think I want to actually do streaming for a living. Me talking about politics and shit like this. But sometimes it's just like, oh, like I don't know. I think I'll do 2 spaces. No, I can't do 2 spaces. All right, let's see what is in this area because it's definitely some farmland and definitely forestry, and I can actually expand this out this way. I may have to replan my city, but upgrade. Let's see if downgrading these to a smaller road and then upgrading them. Huh. Why isn't this working? There we go. There we go. There we go. It's already upgraded. There we go. Man, what was I talking about? Shit. See, that's what happens when you get old. I'm about to be 41 tomorrow. Fuck, I'm about to be 41 tomorrow. Oh yeah, I was thinking like I want to actually do streaming in YouTube as a career. And it's not just because like, oh yeah, it's just like I for those of you guys who don't know, I've been doing call center jobs for the last fucking 13 years. And I learned a long time ago that talking in front of people for a long time or talking over the phone to people, technically this is kind of like an over the phone thing. It's not a fucking easy job. And I don't know, it's just like this is some of the reason why I do video responses to things, and this is the reason why I do it's the reason why I do just talking back and forth. I really want to take this channel and make it where I can do more of an interaction with you guys, more of a more of just provide better daily content. Oh, I changed that to a 6 lane. Oh, I just need that as an alternative. I know I just wasted a shit ton of money. Let's just keep it going. I don't have enough money to switch. Oh, okay, cool. It's not taking any money to downgrade them. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, I would love to do this shit as a job, and what would help is if motherfuckers did donate to the stream. Like the PayPal link is in the description, or if you want to sub or some shit like that. That's awesome. That's great. Um, but yeah, no, I would actually take the time and make sure that I can provide you guys with a kind of a more of a set schedule. Like right now, I don't have as much of a set schedule as I would like to have because one of those reasons is I to be quite honest with you guys, I don't want to let you guys down because a lot of the times I am after work, I am so ready to stop looking at a fucking screen because I look at a screen all day. And yeah, that's what a lot of the me not streaming as much as I want to happens. I need a bus depot. 30 grand. God damn. Alright. Build up some funds until I get the 30 grand. Oh fuck. I'm running out of power. Let's actually do this. No, I need a straight road. Yeah, that was too. Hmm. Yeah, no. We started a different block, and we're gonna bring that further down. Anyway, no, I would just enjoy being able to do this shit full time, and it's just one of those things where it's just like I want to be more consistent with the streaming that I do. Do. What the fuck just happened? There we go. Give this motherfucker some new fresh paint. There we go. Need that bus depot. Need that bus depot. So I heard a fucking rumor that people are worried that Horizon Forbidden West didn't do too good because it's going to be on a PlayStation Plus thing, and it's like I don't know if they realize this, but Horizon Forbidden West was actually received pretty fucking good. It may not have had the breadth of the how do I put it? Because it releases when it does, it causes a lot of it seems like it causes a lot of issues with the numbers that it gets, but I don't think that was the reason why Gorilla just had to put or Sony had to put it on the where they put it at. I think Horizon Forbidden West, and stop me if you heard this one, because it has a DLC coming out, it may actually be put in a free service. I don't know, to get more people to buy it. I don't know. It's like it's not like they've done that shit before. Oh wait, they have. Oh shit, they have. So I don't know. It's like a lot of people, I don't know, to me it just seems like a lot of people have higher expectations for Sony games than they do for Microsoft games for some reason, because they think that Sony games should always be good and Microsoft games they're good enough. They're good enough to go on a free service that Microsoft says is losing the money. They're good enough, right? Right? They're good enough. Like the expectation is just, oh shit. You know what? I'm coming up to about 2 hours. Do I have? Yeah, I'm gonna do another video. All right, so let's start this shit. So I don't know why, but a lot of the videos that I have with Pearl, especially on my Anchor FM, the Spotify website, gets a lot of views. And I don't know why it is. I mean, like, Pearl just looks like a wish version of Deborah Ann Wall. And I don't know why people like her so much. She says some apprehensible shit like all of the red pill people do, but it's just like people enjoy listening to her for some reason. I don't know. Like, again, I know I'm not their target audience, so maybe that's the reason why I just don't get it. Put that right there. So anyway, let's hear what she has to say. She ran out of excuses. Okay, wow, Pearl. Sure, let's go.
What she was taking and her lifestyle and the alcohol and the things that she was doing may have, this is may, but not necessarily, contributed to that.
Stress on the body will induce an abortion.
I mean, there's a.
I'm sorry. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wow, what a heavy fucking topic. She was partying, and like next thing you know, that she no baby no more. Like, what the fuck? Okay, wow, this is interesting.
Reason Drake puts hot sauce in his condoms.
Come on.
Like, there's a reason. Like, girls do that. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Do you think that a girl that lies to a man about being on the pill?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, let's go back a little bit.
May have, this is may, but not necessarily, contributed to that.
Stress on the body will induce an abortion.
I mean, there's a reason Drake puts hot sauce in his condoms.
Come on.
Did she just say Drake puts hot sauce in his condoms? I'm sorry, excuse me, what? Wait, what? That's got to be the most stupidest shit that I've heard somebody ever say. Somebody puts hot sauce in their condoms. Do you know how much that would lower the effectivity of efficiency of the condoms, or the effectivity of the condoms? That's stupid, Pearl. That's stupid. Why would you say some stupid shit like that? How fucking dumb are you? Oh, we're gonna put some hot sauce in the condoms. Like, no, you dumb fuck. Go retake sex ed. Go retake sex ed. Like, wow, that everything that you just said has made everyone else around here dumber. All right, let's go.
Like, there's a reason. Like, girls do that. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Do you think that a girl that lies to a man about being on the pill, and gets pregnant should be pursued for fraud?
No, but it's disgusting.
No. Nobody does that, Pearl. No. Oh my god. No. Wow, that's dumb. Wow. Okay. Wow. I didn't think I was gonna have an aneurysm from this stupidity this close into the fucking video. Oh my god. That's dumb. Let's go. Drake puts hot sauce inside of his condoms because reasons. Yeah, that's a thing that happens. Okay. I think I recovered a little bit from the stupidity. Let's go.
It's disgusting behavior.
Let's say it could be proven. Like she admitted, I told him I was taking birth control and I wasn't.
It'd be like essay.
Because it's not consensual and if man's dealt.
No, they're absolutely right. That's assault. That's assault. That's SA. Like no, that is definitely SA. If somebody says that, like if they're saying that if their condition on having sex with you is that there is some birth control and you're lying about that, that's SA. That's unequivocally SA. And no, like there's no ways around that. That's SA. And they are right to call it out. I just can't get over the hot sauce bullshit. Wow. Do you know how sensitive that shit is around there, Pearl? You sound like somebody who's never had sex before. I would have put hot sauce in it. Like it's some fucking, like I know that there was a story about the whole woman who caught her friend cheating with her husband. And she put hot sauce in it. Like that was just a story, Pearl. That wasn't truthful, man. All right, let's go.
And pretends to wear a condom and he's not.
Same thing.
That is SA. So if you pretend to take the pill and you're not, that's SA.
Yes.
Yeah. It'll have its own name, but it's definitely. I think again. Why did I decide to agree once with Pearl? Because now I seem to agree with her on a lot. I do think that's sometimes
Turning you.
No, you're not turning me. I think we're just finding common ground because there's grey areas in the world, as you know. But I do think that there's a lot of things that in the relationship between women and men where women are actually favored, and they do then kind of get away with not taking accountability for certain stuff. So that is why I would then.
Now, here's the thing, and I'm going to say this. What she's saying is not exactly false. There are some benefits that a woman gets, and there are some benefits that a man gets. Men aren't victims. I am telling you this as a guy. Here, guys, I am telling you this. You're not victims as far as all these women are out to get you. That's not a thing. You're not a victim. It's okay to say, hey, something bad happened to me. It's okay to say, like, hey, it is, some things are not fair. No, that is wildly fair, wildly true. But you're not just a victim of some scheming woman who chooses to make you feel bad because you wanted what a lot of people want to have orgasms. Orgasms are fun. I fucking love orgasms. Orgasms, Crimson, 2023. Orgasms are fun. Like, yeah, hot shit. Of course, orgasms are fun. But you are not this victim-ass situation. Because remember, up until about 30 years ago, women couldn't even have credit cards in their name. They couldn't have bank accounts in their name. They had to have permission to have a bank account. Dude, like, you're not oppressed that level. If you want to be oppressed that level, well then I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but you're not oppressed to that level. That's not a thing that's happening. But hey, now the only reason why most people can't have bank accounts is because the shit is expensive. And that's the reason why most people don't have bank accounts, because being poor is expensive. Hello, somebody who's poor. Anyway, let's go.
And just say from the moment go, pick somebody that will be a good father to your children and a good man to you, and that doesn't mean he needs to be with you. That's all you need to do. In fact, forget about the good man. Just let him be a good father. That's all you need. Because it's that kid. Forget about your relationship with him.
How would the fraud thing work? Like, just like thinking out, like, and it makes sense. But is it like, would the fraud payments cancel out the?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
How would you ever prove that?
It's
As
just
well, like,
Yeah.
And then what would happen with the baby?
I would guess the only way you could prove it is a text. If she told someone,
video recorded her.
Yeah, I don't. That's how I would guess.
What about the women who are on birth support and that one month goes wrong? Like it's so much of this shit that just makes no fucking sense with this. Like, why don't we just have a robust system that is sponsored by our government to make sure that, hey, women and children are taken fucking care of, because children are our future fucking tax base, and we want to make sure we still fund it. Like, even if you're as cynical as I am and actually see things like, welfare as a way of the government saying, like, hey, we need to have some future money to tax for taxes. Let's take care of people. Let's take care of the children, so we can have our future tax base decent. Like, even just like as cynical as that is, like, I'm cynical when it comes to that. Like, no, the government should actually take care of their citizenry because that's how they raise taxes. That just makes so much sense. Hey, thanks for rating me, Mikey. Thanks for rating me. It just makes so much sense. Like, okay, watch this, right? So, I know Black History Month, so I'm gonna actually explain some stuff, right? One of my things with Black History Month is I want reparations. Like, wow, shocking, right? What do I think the form of reparations should actually be? Well, I have an interesting form of reparations. Reparations should actually be what I see should be Medicare for all, with a mental health component to help deal with the crushing feeling that poverty actually plays in your mental health. And why don't we why don't we go to people, like, if you're one of those people that's concerned about putting money in the hands of poor people, why don't we go to all the neighborhoods that don't have any development in it and say, like, hey, you know what, you're renting, how about the government pays for this home, and you can actually have money to fix it up. You take it away from it. I don't know, a lot of the super lefties will actually love this one. You take it away from you take it away from motherfucking landlords, and you pay the landlords, they pay that, but you have people that have their own homes, and that sounds like a good way of reparations, because you're making people pay for homes, and why don't they have enough money? But this isn't about reparations or shit like that, because I can talk about that all day. But let's get into the Pearl shit, because this shit is just, I just can't get over the fact that this chick said Drake puts hot sauce in his condoms. How fucking stupid is that? All right, let's go.
It's quite common. But then I just become controlling. You said visually recording her. Like, what visually recording her taking her pet?
I have no idea.
A girl admitted it on national TV. She asked. It was on a talk show a couple years ago, and she asked the host if she should. I think it was Wendy Williams, maybe, or maybe a different host.
You have a computer right in front of you, motherfucker. You have a computer right in front of you. Look the shit up. If you have that evidence, stop doing these anecdotes anyway. But if you have that evidence, you have a computer right in front of you. You can look that shit up. But let's go.
She basically asked them if she could stop taking the pill. Her husband doesn't want more kids. She does. Should she stop taking the pill and just get pregnant? And literally they told her yes.
Wow. If the man's unsure, and like, I don't know, like, if you're that unsure that your wife's going to do that, he didn't want any more kids, and like, I don't.
So you took a story from a talk show and try to use it as a way of saying all women are scheming because of a talk show. Tell me again why this is a representation of all women because of a talk show? Because of a talk show. Wow, okay. A talk show. You used a talk show because a woman said that she wants to have more kids, and she was saying how she wants to stop the pill because she wants to have more kids on a national talk show. And it was one person that said this, but you took it as all women do this shit. Maybe I have this wrong. Maybe you didn't say that, but maybe that's what you're fucking insinuating. Wow, you're dumb. Almost as dumb as saying somebody literally puts hot sauce in their condoms. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
No, I don't know the situation
Get
between
the
them
snip.
two. But yeah, he either gets a vasectomy or he just starts wearing
I don't-
condoms.
I
If you were
don't-
that unsure, like, obviously I don't know
I
their
think,
situation.
I don't think most men expect their wife to do
Yeah,
that.
that's right.
Yeah, I feel
It's
like
hard to
if
say.
you're like,
He's watching TV. He's like, what?
if you're managing that kind of
It's
dishonesty, I'm like,
entrapment.
why are you there? Like, if you're like, you have an idea she could do this, so I'm gonna get the snip, or I'm like, bro, like, why are you with this?
Oh my god, that's got to be the smartest fucking thing I've heard on this program. Oh, not one of the smartest thing I've heard. If you think that your spouse is going to be deceptive enough to say like, "Oh, I'm going to stop taking the pills so we can have more kids," at that point, you don't need to be in that relationship. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Because if she's gonna lie about some life-changing shit like that, what else is she gonna lie about? You don't need to be like, oh, well, I need to go get a vasectomy and I need to go do this. Yeah, go get the vasectomy if you don't want to have no kids. Sure, like, no, I'm for that. But when you start distrusting your partner that fucking much, you don't have to call it, dog. You won't have to call it. You have to say, hey, this relationship is no trust, and we need to stop this. I'm sorry. Oh God, let's go.
You shouldn't have to think like that. You know?
But you know what? I think on this subject, yeah, talking as a guy, I think there's also needs to be, I guess, more accountability from both sides, because I feel like a lot of this falls on the women.
100%.
Because if you don't want to take pills, then what do you do? I mean, like most guys.
Okay. He had me there when it accountability on both sides. Okay, cool. Did start using condoms too? Like the fuck? Okay. All right, let's go.
Guys would not go through the same equivalent, and there are those options. So I feel like it's about balancing that in a way, because yes, I do agree. If you say you're on the pill and you don't take the pill, even the pill itself isn't 100%. So do you know what I mean? So I think it's a bit foolish to rely on a pill, and with the expectation that you will never have a child.
Yeah, and this just opens up the idea, should men have to kind of do something about contraception other than just like wearing a condom, because it's all the responsibilities on the woman when men could have temporary vasectomies.
My girl, we got 41 forms of birth control.
True.
We
Yeah,
could get an IUD. You can get an IUD.
And I
That's
get 100
99
side effects from one of them.
Exactly.
Then have the guys you sleep with wear condoms.
Yeah, but condoms don't always work.
Okay, then get a plan B.
Yeah, but why does it have to always fall on me? Like, why does it always have to be my body that
Because
gets?
we have the freedom. It comes.
Pearl is a stupid fucking idiot. Oh my God. It always comes down to blaming women with this chick. As a friend of mine actually put, she's like past 24. Why isn't she married? Wow. Okay. Tell me you don't blame women for everything, except saying that you blame women for everything. Let's go.
Comes with responsibility.
But men could also just get a temporary vasectomy, and it's completely reversible.
You want them to have
Celibacy is the safest bet.
Thank you.
So wait, you think a vasectomy is the same thing as birth control?
No, temporary vasectomy hasn't got a side effect. Me taking loads of forms of birth control, I could gain weight, I could be emotional, I could feel just like
you could be celibate.
Come on, celibate.
Wow. I know why so many people listen to her. Because it gives these pitiful ass men who don't want to take accountability for shit a reason why it's all the women's fault. It's all those dirty vagina havers. And when people say it's celibacy for guys, like, no, why should they be celibate? The women should be celibate. Like, then the guys should just all go fuck themselves or each other. Like, the fuck? Wow, this chick is dumb.
Celibacy is 100% guaranteed.
We also have the option of abortion. We're the ones that put them on child support.
Keep your pants locked. Men and women, keep your pants locked. Put a padlock. This is been my saying for a year or two now. To anybody who asks me, put a padlock on your pants.
And then we have the fucking like Christian Puritanism. Just don't fuck. Just don't fuck. Don't fuck. Don't fuck at all. Don't fuck. Oh God. Don't have that juicy sex fluid just running down your legs. Don't fuck. And also don't fap, because fapping is bad for reasons. Because yeah.
That's a new saying. Padlock your
There's a simpler
pants.
answer as well. You could only just have sex with people you are okay having a child with.
Yeah,
That's another option. Like, but that temporary vasectomy
My man's
option, you said, I don't know
solution-minded.
about that one.
Yeah,
No, padlock pants.
He's like, we're not doing the padlock.
I had to do a padlock
Sit
myself
outside.
to not have a child, and you can't just have a temporary vasectomy that doesn't make you feel any different.
Exactly. Why do guys have the
I have
sexual
to-
liberation
yeah.
to fuck whoever they want? Sorry.
Literally.
Whereas a
Women
woman
have
has to
none.
worry about
The
the
majority-
repercussions of having sex with whoever she wants, whether she like has a child because of that. Like she just wanted to go out and have sex and have fun,
she
and
has
now
the
she's
will.
still those consequences where the man can nut in her and then just
He can be
fuck
on
off somewhere
child. He can
else.
be on.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, that is that. Wow. Great. Wow. A+ for you, my friend. A+ for you. You know the reason why that can't happen? Because Pearl says that women are to blame always forever. And they should live with the consequences.
He could be on child support for 18 years. There are men that have committed suicide over the amount of child support that they pay. They're financially incentivized in court.
And there are women who have actually gotten killed from intimate partner abuse because guys think, oh, you had my kid, I own you. Okay, let's go.
To overestimate the cost that it takes to raise a child so that they can hook men on child support.
They actively had sex with her. I'm not talking about like long-term things. I'm talking about like hookup situations. Like they actively, if they're having sex with her and like you like cummed in her, then you actively did that, and she has to go the next morning and get the morning after pill, or if she's too late for that, she has to get the abortion. Maybe you don't know him. Like what repercussions does he have?
Okay, but she gets that choice. Men, if they're both doing the same thing, right? They're both irresponsible in this situation. So the woman gets to have the freedom to get the Plan B or the abortion. He has no choice. Like if he got her pregnant, he doesn't believe in abortion. What choice does he have? None. If she wants to put him on child support, what choice does he have? None.
If he doesn't believe in abortion, she has to live with those consequences. So she has to get pregnant. She has to not.
No, she could give it up for adoption. My mom got pregnant at 17. She gave the kid up for adoption.
Wow. Now we have more and more information about what's going on with Pearl. She was raised by a fucking person that has some motherfucking self-hate, and that shit transpired to her. Wow, that is sad. Like, for real? That shit is sad. Your answer is no, she can just give it up for an abortion, for adoption. Like, that shit is sad. And she lives with the consequences of the shit. Pearl seems like it's just so it's sad really of how she deals with this shit and how she blames women. Like, I would have said that she had a hatred for women, but it seems as if that was transposed onto her because of some poor choices that may have existed in her family that kind of led her down a path of just feeling like, oh, it's women's fault. Well, we're gonna put this taxis there. I literally want to have yeah, I'm gonna actually turn that into all right, let's do more bus stands, but let's go.
In the process of getting pregnant, I think it can be quite a strain in your
You have
psychology.
abortion, but then you can get an abortion.
Even that
It's
has a
legal
strain
and
in
free.
your psychology.
Yeah,
Because loads of people say to you,
but now
"Give
you're
up alive."
just asking to undo biology. You can't.
How about
you
this
get
one?
pregnant.
I was just saying that as a comeback to
can't be
celibacy
equal.
then.
Yeah, I mean,
sorry, I was just saying that as a comeback to like you were all saying like just be celibate then. But like, what if you do just want to like go out and have sex with people?
Then you have to deal with the consequences of that.
You can do that. I say fine, but if you're going to do that, I would say get an IUD.
It seems like you're trying to argue biology.
The contraceptive falls on the woman.
Yeah, it's always
because of biology.
She's the one that has to give birth and stuff, and she has to deal with like being pregnant. But why does contraception have to fall on her when all these contraceptive methods most likely like they cause like hormonal imbalances and they have side effects on her? Whereas the man, most men are more likely to look for one night stands and stuff, and they can just go and fuck this girl, and then he doesn't have to deal with
One
any
out
of
of three
it.
men are either virgins or haven't had sex in the past year, under 30. So it's not. And women.
Wow, this is sad. This is sad because what she's trying to say is women are all just fucking Chad. Like, 1 in 3 men are virgins, but what about the other ones that's not? That leaves 2/3 that's not. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? All right, let's go.
Women are having more sex than men.
Yeah.
And even male contraception that has been trialed has had side effects of female contraception.
No, so the issue, like a lot of times they say that, but that's not true. It's no, they were sterilized from it, and I think 1 or 2 guys died.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it was a pretty, you know.
Yeah, but
however, yeah, women die from female birth control too. Oh my god, this chick is fucking crazy. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh wow. How many lines did I have? Details. Okay. Went that way. I want that way. And he went this way. Create a line right here. All right, let's go.
But also, death is a side effect of some contraceptions. They do say it does write in the side effects that it could possibly
You're right,
lead to that.
but I think it was like a sample of 1,000, roughly, or maybe it was 1,000 or less. It's off the top of my head, but it wasn't a big sample.
You have a computer right there. You literally have a computer right there. I swear to God, it's like she wants to actually set up that. Fuck these bitches. Like, I get why so many guys like to watch Pearl. I get it. It's more along the lines of they hate women. I get it. And a lot of them feel mad or upset. A lot of them are the 1 in 3 guys that hasn't had sex. I get it. But even the title was deceptive. She ran out of her excuses. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. You know what?
Done.
I'm done. I'm just done. I want to say thank everybody for watching the stream. Thank Mikey for rating. Yeah, if you haven't done so, like, subscribe, follow, whatever. I'm done. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna contemplate this motherfucking video. I'm gonna cut this video segment here. Remember, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers by motherfucking June 1st. If you can help me with 1,000 subscribers, it would actually be very, very helpful. Anyway, like, share, subscribe to this video. We'll cut this segment here. Oh my god. Yeah. So, final thoughts of the stream today. Like, fuck all of these people. And like some of these things that I actually agree with. I'm gonna probably just sit back and order me a pizza for the rest of the evening. Play some more. I'm actually almost finished with God of War, my second playthrough on the Give Them No Mercy playthrough. Waiting for the new shit to drop. Yeah. It was fun today. Can I do this every day? 3-hour stream? Probably so. Probably I'll pick shorter videos next time, get through some more. But yeah, no. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, touch titties, always with consent. And yeah, take us away, Richard.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah. I'm probably afraid of that because then people don't hate each other. Then people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy people. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism? actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, you know. But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know, it just gets on you and it starts
the system
eating.
levels them.
Pretty soon it's
Is
all
that
gone.
what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.